Hello everyone, I welcome you once again to this channel PRABHAVI Competition Hub, and in this video we are going to cover एडुटेरिया करंट अफेयर ईयरली लेटेस्ट वन की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं, जो कि आपका नवंबर 2022 तक अपडेटेड है। एंड ये नवंबर 2021 से नवंबर 2022 का ये कंप्लीट आपको ये बुक मैं प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूँ, जिसमें ऑलरेडी मैंने 750 जो MCQ है वो ऑलरेडी मैंने कवर करा रखा है, तो उसे ज़रूर देखें। एंड ये नेशनल इवेंट होगा, इसमें वन लाइनर्स होंगे, सारे वन लाइनर मैं कवर कर रहा हूँ, नेशनल, इंटरनेशनल और इकोनॉमिक, और जो भी वन लाइनर फॉर्मेट में आपको चाहिए वो सारा चीज़ आपको यहाँ पे मिलेगा। तो चैनल पे नए हैं तो ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, बेल आइकन को प्रेस कीजिए, इससे मेरे लेटेस्ट वीडियोस का नोटिफिकेशन आपको मिलता रहेगा। चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। नवंबर 2022 में पहला यहाँ पे आपको वन लाइनर दिख रहा है, पॉइंट दिख रहा है। इंडिया सेम 2022 was organized in New Delhi on 2 and 2nd and 3rd November 2022, which was inaugurated by Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia. It was jointly organized by Union Government, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers and FICCI. Its objective is to attract investment in the field of petrochemical and chemicals. Okay, so next देखेंगे। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट है, यहाँ पे आपको दिख रहा है, द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ वाटर रिसोर्सेज एंड रिवर डेवलपमेंट ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इंडिया वाटर वीक इन ग्रेटर नोएडा फ्रॉम 1st to 5th November, विच वाज इनॉग्रेटेड बाय प्रेसिडेंट द्रौपदी मुर्मू। ठीक है, क्या न्यूज़ है? मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ वाटर रिसोर्सेज एंड रिवर डेवलपमेंट ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इंडिया वाटर वीक इन ग्रेटर नोएडा फ्रॉम 1st to 5th November, which was inaugurated by President Draupadi Murmu. So this year the theme is water security for sustainable development and equity, and Denmark, Finland and Singapore were the partner countries in this. Next है, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated India's largest maize garden. कहाँ पे किया है? केवड़िया, that is एकता नगर in Gujarat, and also inaugurated Miyawaki forest which is based on Japanese technology. Next है, Prime Minister Narendra Modi declared Mangarh Dam in बांसवाड़ा राजस्थान as national monument. मानगढ़ डैम मैंने बोल दिया था गलती से, मानगढ़ धाम इज अ मेमोरियल ऑफ अबाउट 1500 ट्राइबल्स किल्ड बाय ब्रिटिश आर्मी। नेक्स्ट है, द इन्वेस्ट कर्नाटक 2022 ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टर कॉन्क्लेव was organized in Bangalore, which was addressed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. A national tribal dance festival was organized in Raipur, Chhattisgarh from 1st to 3rd November. For the first time in CRPF, two women officers, that is Annie Abraham and Seema Dhundia, have been appointed as IGs. In this, Seema Dhundia has been made IG of Bihar sector. Next है, Citizen Engagement and Communication Program Government of Meghalaya एक लॉन्च हुआ है। The purpose is to take all the schemes of government to the grassroots level and benefit more and more people. Next है, शिल्प समागम 2022 was organized by Union Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment in New Delhi. In this, people were given the opportunity to display and sell their handicrafts. Next है, निवेशक दीदी इनिशिएटिव एक लॉन्च हुआ है। This was launched in JNK by India Post Payment Bank. And what is the purpose? Purpose is this was launched by women to increase financial literacy. Next, UNESCO International Union of Geological Sciences has recognized Mamluh Cave in Khasi Hills of Meghalaya as first Indian geological heritage site. Next, recently Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited was recognized as a country's most sustainable ऑयल एंड गैस कंपनी। नेक्स्ट है द वर्ल्ड्स लार्जेस्ट मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट लाइब्रेरी इज बीइंग बिल्ट इन गुजरात फॉर द कंजर्वेशन ऑफ मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट। तो ठीक है, वर्ल्ड का लार्जेस्ट है ये। नेक्स्ट है द गंगा उत्सव दैट इज रिवर फेस्टिवल वाज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड एट मेजर ध्यानचंद स्टेडियम दैट इज इन न्यू दिल्ली। ठीक है, कहाँ पे? न्यू दिल्ली। ऑन 4 नवंबर इट वाज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड बाय नेशनल मिशन फॉर क्लीन गंगा। चलिए, नवंबर हो गया हमारा, अक्टूबर देखेंगे। अक्टूबर 2022 में पहला न्यूज़ आपको दिख रहा है, ए मंथ लॉन्ग काशी तमिल संगमम विल बी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड बाय मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन इन काशी, दैट इज काशी कहाँ पे पड़ता है? वाराणसी में। इन नवंबर 2022 इट एम्स टू एक्सप्लोर द एंशियंट हिस्टोरिकल एंड कल्चरल लिंक्स बिटवीन तमिलनाडु एंड वाराणसी। नेक्स्ट है इंडियाज फर्स्ट माइग्रेशन मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम। इंडिया का पहला है ये माइग्रेशन मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम एंड इट वाज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इट वाज इनॉग्रेटेड इन मुंबई बाय डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ वुमेन एंड चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट, महाराष्ट्र के द्वारा। ठीक है, डिपार्टमेंट जो है महाराष्ट्र का वुमेन एंड चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट वाला, इसके द्वारा इसको इनॉग्रेट किया गया। थ्रू दिस एफर्ट्स विल बी मेड टू ट्रैक माइग्रेंट बेनिफिशरीज एंड प्रोवाइड देम बेनिफिट्स। नेक्स्ट है रोजगार मेला रिक्रूटमेंट ड्राइव। दिस वाज लॉन्च्ड बाय प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी। इसका एक ऑब्जेक्टिव है दैट इज टू प्रोवाइड एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज टू द लाख ऑफ यूथ्स, 10 लाख यूथ। कितना लाख? 10 लाख यूथ को ये एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी देगा रोजगार मेला रिक्रूटमेंट ड्राइव। नेक्स्ट है गुजरात हैज़ बिकम द फर्स्ट स्टेट इन इंडिया। जो भी फर्स्ट स्टेट वगैरह ऐसा न्यूज़ आता है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है। तो गुजरात हैज़ बिकम द फर्स्ट स्टेट इन इंडिया टू सप्लाई टैप वाटर टू 100% हाउस होल्ड्स अंडर द जल जीवन मिशन। ठीक है, जल जीवन मिशन। नेक्स्ट है द यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इन्वायरमेंट फॉरेस्ट एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज हैज़ अप्रूव्ड द एस्टेब्लिशमेंट ऑफ तेराई एलिफेंट रिजर्व, द सेकेंड एलिफेंट सेंचुरी इन उत्तर प्रदेश। तराई रीजन पड़ता है नेपाल से सटे हुए, उसी रीजन में एक एलिफेंट रिजर्व बनाया गया है यूपी में। द सारस फूड फेस्टिवल 2022 वाज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड बाय यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ रूरल डेवलपमेंट इन न्यू दिल्ली एंड वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स ऑफ सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप्स पार्टिसिपेटेड इन दिस फेस्टिवल एंड प्रेजेंटेड देयर कुजीन्स। कुजीन्स मतलब जो खाना पीना का जो कुजीन्स होता है उसे बोलते हैं। यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन हैज साइंड ए एमओयू, एमओयू होता है मेमोरेंडम ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग विथ फीफा। फीफा क्या है? फुटबॉल एसोसिएशन है ये। एंड फेडरेशन फुटबॉल फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया फॉर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ फुटबॉल फॉर स्कूल इनिशिएटिव। ठीक है, तो ये मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन ने इसको साइन किया एमओयू फीफा एंड फुटबॉल फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया के साथ फॉर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ फुटबॉल फॉर स्कूल इनिशिएटिव। नेक्स्ट है ए 5-day इंटरनेशनल म्यूजिक डांस फेस्टिवल। 5-day इंटरनेशनल म्यूजिक डांस फेस्टिवल, इसका नाम है उद्भय उद्भय उत्सव 2022 वाज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इन ग्वालियर। ग्वालियर कहाँ पड़ता है? मध्य प्रदेश में। इट वाज इनॉग्रेटेड बाय बोसुआन गेर, ताइवान से एम्बेसडर टू इंडिया। चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं अगले पेज पे। इंडिया स्पेस कांग्रेस 2022 वाज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इन न्यू दिल्ली फ्रॉम 26 to 28 अक्टूबर एंड द पर्पस इज टू प्रमोट एक्सप्लोरेशन इन द फील्ड ऑफ स्पेस। इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है, कहाँ पे ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ? न्यू दिल्ली में। प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी लेड द फाउंडेशन स्टोन ऑफ C295 ट्रांसपोर्ट एयरक्राफ्ट सो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फैसिलिटी इन बड़ोदरा, गुजरात। ठीक है, तो C295 जो है एक ट्रांसपोर्ट एयरक्राफ्ट है जो मिलिट्री पर्पस के लिए यूज होगा। दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट टाइम दैट द मिलिट्री एयरक्राफ्ट विल बी मैन्युफैक्चर्ड इन इंडिया बाय प्राइवेट कंपनी। नेक्स्ट है दिल्ली लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर जिनका नाम है विनय कुमार सक्सेना। ही लॉन्च्ड द समृद्धि 2022-2023 स्कीम। अंडर दिस ऑनर्स ऑफ रेसिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टी कैन गेट एग्जेम्पशन ऑन देयर प्रॉपर्टी टैक्स। कौन सा स्कीम है? समृद्धि 2022-2023 स्कीम। रिसेंटली द इस्टेब्लिशमेंट ऑफ ए न्यू टाइगर रिजर्व दैट इज इसका नाम है दुर्गावती टाइगर रिजर्व वाज अप्रूव्ड इन मध्य प्रदेश। Recently, the central government has decided to set up Northeast first fish museum in Arunachal Pradesh. The museum will be part of Aqua Park run by Union Ministry of Fisheries. Next, Fit India Freedom Run 3.0 was organized from 2nd October to 31st October, which culminated in Kevadia, Gujarat. Its aim was to encourage the habit of walking among the people for fitness. Fit India Freedom Run was started in 2020. Next है प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी लॉन्च्ड मिशन स्कूल ऑफ एक्सलेंस. ये कहाँ पे लॉन्च हुआ है? ये लॉन्च हुआ है गांधीनगर, गुजरात में. इट्स एम इज़ टू मेक द एजुकेशन सिस्टम बेटर थ्रू ए स्मार्ट टीचिंग एंड 5G इंटरनेट सर्विस, ए स्मार्ट क्लासरूम. नेक्स्ट है ए 2 days इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑन एग्जिस्टिंग climate change scenario and its arising risk held at Scouts, Jammu. The conference is being organized by Mahima Research Foundation and Social Welfare and Sere Kashmir University of Agricultural Sciences and Technology of Jammu. Next है the world's tallest statue जो कि लॉर्ड शिवा का है, has been unveiled at कहाँ पे? नाथद्वारा in Rajasthan. Its height is 369 feet which is visible up to the distance of 20 kilometer. वर्ल्ड का ये टॉलेस्ट स्टैचू है लॉर्ड शिवा का. रिसेंटली प्रेसिडेंट नॉमिनेटेड 4 members टू द राज्यसभा विच आर पी टी उषा स्पोर्ट्स से रिलेटेड हैं, एथलीट हैं ये. इसके अलावा म्यूजिक से रिलेटेड इलैयर राजा को किया गया है नॉमिनेट. एंड वीरेंद्र हेगड़े जो कि एक सोशल वर्कर हैं, स्पिरिचुअल लीडर हैं, इनको भी नॉमिनेट किया है प्रेसिडेंट द्रौपदी मुर्मू ने. वी विजयेंद्र प्रसाद जो कि एक फिल्म डायरेक्टर हैं, स्क्रीन राइटर भी हैं, इनको भी नॉमिनेट किया गया. तो ये 4 लोग हैं. आपको पता होना चाहिए कि प्रेसिडेंट के पास ये पावर है कि वो राज्यसभा में टोटल 12 लोगों को नॉमिनेट कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट है रिसेंटली उत्तर प्रदेश स्टूड फर्स्ट अमंग द बेस्ट परफॉर्मिंग स्टेट्स अंडर प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना अर्बन. ठीक है, पीएम प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना जो है PMAY, इस अर्बन वाले में उत्तर प्रदेश टॉप पे है परफॉर्मेंस के टर्म्स में. नेक्स्ट है रिसेंटली छत्तीसगढ़ गवर्नमेंट स्टार्टेड जेल लोक अदालत फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन द स्टेट. In this court, speedy disposal of minor disputes and offences will be done. Next, recently the Ministry of Tourism has launched Swadesh Darshan Yojana 2.0 to promote domestic tourism. मैं भी सुभाष campaign was launched in Leh. Leh is in Ladakh on occasion of 125th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on 23rd January. Next है recently Odisha government launched a credit portal named सफल है ये credit portal, इसका नाम है सफल, to ensure credit availability for the agricultural entrepreneurs. Next है recently World Spice Congress 2022 was organized in Mumbai. It was attended by 1,000 delegates from 50 spice producing countries. Its purpose was to consider the spice farmers and businessmen for progress in their fields. A world record was created by lighting 15 lakh diyas on the occasion of Ayodhya Deepotsav. Very important. An upgraded version of Vande Bharat Express, that is Vande Bharat 2.0, was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 2nd October 2022 between Gandhinagar and important. ये बहुत गांधीनगर एंड मुंबई, दिस इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट बिकॉज यही पूछ लेता है कई बार कि वंदे भारत 2.0 जो है इसको इनॉग्रेट किया गया, अपग्रेडेड वर्जन चलाया गया और किसके बीच में चलाया गया, तो गांधीनगर एंड मुंबई. मतदाता जंक्शन, ए 1-year वोटर अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम लॉन्च्ड बाय इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया इन द कोलैबोरेशन विथ ऑल इंडिया रेडियो. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट है प्रेसिडेंट द्रौपदी मुर्मू लॉन्च्ड हर स्टार्ट हर स्टार्ट, ये एक स्टार्टअप प्लेटफॉर्म होगा, गुजरात यूनिवर्सिटी का ही है ये, फॉर वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स. द ऑब्जेक्टिव इज टू स्ट्रेंथन द सुपरवाइजरी प्रोसेसेस. Next, the governor of Tamil Nadu approved the prohibition of online gambling and regulation of online games ordinance 2022. Next is Mudhira. Mudhira is a village in Gujarat and it has been declared as India's first 24/7 solar powered village by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Next news is a 14 feet tall statue was unveiled by Home Minister Amit Shah on 120th birth anniversary of Jayaprakash Narayan Ji at Sitab Diara in Saran district of Bihar. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the first phase of 850 crore Mahakaleshwar Temple Corridor Development Project in Ujjain. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the United Nations World Geospatial Congress in Hyderabad. President Draupadi Murmu flagged off the Kolkata-Agartala Express train. Next, India's first aluminium freight rake was inaugurated by Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw at Bhubaneswar Railway Station. It is developed by Besco Limited Wagon Division and Hindalco. Next, the central government has extended the Armed Forces Special Protection Act by 6 months in 12 districts of Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland. Next, according to the report released by Union Ministry of Tourism, Maharashtra ka 1.26 million and Tamil Nadu 1.23 million had the highest number of foreign tourists in year 2021. सबसे नंबर 1 पे महाराष्ट्र, सेकंड पे तमिलनाडु. Next is Pullampara Panchayat. Pullampara Panchayat of Kerala state has become the first fully digitally literate panchayat in country. Next is Adani Green Energy Limited has commissioned world's largest wind solar power plant of 600 megawatt capacity at Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. SCO anti-terrorism exercise, Shanghai Cooperation Organization बोलते हैं SCO को, and it was organized in Manesar. SCO anti-terrorism exercise, it was organized in Manesar, that is in Haryana, in October 2022, in which Pakistan also participated. Next, Haryana government has tied up with Dubai for cooperation in various economic activities. Next news is Government of Tamil Nadu notified a slender lorries sanctuary at Kadavur in Karur and Dundigal districts. The Government of India has approved the construction of a cable stay cum suspension bridge over the Krishna River connecting Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Next news is the 2-day PM Kisan Samman Sammelan was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi. Next news is Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of the new airbase of Indian Air Force at Disa. Disa is in Bansakantha district of Gujarat. Next is Dhan Varsa scheme LIC. Purpose is Dhan Varsa scheme LIC ने launch किया है. The purpose is an individual saving. It is an individual saving life insurance plan. Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas Hardeep Singh Puri inaugurated Asia's largest compressed biogas plant in where it is inaugurated in Sangrur, that is in Punjab. Assam government has tied up with Google to promote digital education. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha recently inaugurated the state's first government English medium college. Light Diyas Not Crackers campaign, this was launched by Delhi government. The objective for the pollution free Deepavali. Anti-dust campaign, this was launched by Delhi government and the purpose is for this was launched for compliance with pollution norms at construction sites. Anti-dust campaign. Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of the world's first CNG terminal in भावनगर, गुजरात। वर्ल्ड का पहला CNG टर्मिनल भावनगर, गुजरात में इसको फाउंडेशन स्टोन डाला है नरेंद्र मोदी साहब ने। डिफेंस मिनिस्टर राजनाथ सिंह लॉन्च द वेबसाइट माँ भारती के सपूत इन न्यू दिल्ली टू कंट्रीब्यूट टू द आर्म्ड फोर्सेस फंड। मध्य प्रदेश हैज़ बिकम द फर्स्ट स्टेट इन द कंट्री to start MBBS course in Hindi, very important. Honesty shops opened in 15 schools in Ernakulam. Ernakulam is a district in Kerala under the Students Police Cadet project. The beaches of Lakshadweep, Minikoi, Thundi Beach and Kadmat Beach have been awarded Blue Flag certification by Danish Foundation of Danish नहीं है, Danish है, Danish Foundation for Environment Education. India now has 12 blue flag beaches. पहले 10 ही थे, 2 बढ़ गए। कौन सा? कदमत बीच और थुंदी बीच, बोथ आर इन Lakshadweep and Minikoi respectively. Trees outside forest in India, that is TOFI program, Assam government ने इसको लॉन्च किया है। The purpose is for bringing farmers, companies and private institutions together to expand the tree coverage outside the traditional forest in state. Recently, the government of Uttar Pradesh has notified Ranipur Tiger Reserve under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Next is Operation Charkha. This was launched by Operation Chakra, this was launched by CBI, and the purpose, this was launched against cyber crimes involved in financial crimes. Recently, Uttarakhand has become the first state in country to implement the centre's new education policy 2020 at pre-primary level. सितंबर 2022 का देखेंगे आप। सितंबर 2022 में पहला क्वेश्चन आपके स्क्रीन पे दिख रहा है। पहला फैक्ट है, इनफैक्ट फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर निर्मला सीतारमन लॉन्च्ड एन ई-लर्निंग प्लेटफॉर्म भारत विद्या टू मेक education related to arts, science, philosophy, etc. available online. It has been developed by भंडारकर ओरिएंटल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट है REC is Rural Electrification Corporation Limited. REC accorded with महारत्न कंपनी, पहले ये नवरत्न में आती थी, अब ये महारत्न हो गई है। एंड दिस स्टेटस इनकॉर्पोरेटेड इन 1969. REC is an NBFC focusing on power sector financing and development across India. नेक्स्ट है यूनियन मिनिस्टर श्री जी किशन रेड्डी लॉन्च्ड वर्चुअल कॉन्फ्रेंस सिम्फोनी टू बूस्ट टूरिज्म सेक्टर इन नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया। तो यहाँ पे जो है सिम्फोनी में NE जो है नॉर्थ ईस्ट को बिलोंग करता है। इंडियन आर्मी इंस्टॉल्ड इट्स फर्स्ट एवलांच सर्वेलेंस रडार इन नॉर्थ सिक्किम. It has the capability to detect avalanches within 3 seconds of its trigger and will assist in saving lives of troops and reducing damage to property in super high altitude areas. Next, the largest international museum of Harappan culture is being built in Rakhigadi, Haryana to showcase about 5,000 years old Indus Valley artifacts. Next है पोषण उत्सव was organized by Ministry of Women and Child Development from 30th September to 2nd October. It aims to act as a platform to address malnutrition in country and provide better health facilities to children and women. Next news है Reliance Industries to set up India's first and world's largest carbon fiber plant at Hazira. Hazira is in Gujarat. 75,000 crore will be invested over the next 5 years. The plants will have a capacity of 20,000 ntpa based on acrylonitrile feedstock. Next, the Delhi government has launched India's first virtual school. In this virtual school, such children can study who are not able to come to school or whose parents do not want to send girls out. नेक्स्ट है रिसेंटली कंप्यूटर इमरजेंसी रिस्पांस टीम इंडिया शॉर्ट बोलते हैं शॉर्ट फॉर्म में ऑर्गेनाइज साइबर सिक्योरिटी एक्सरसाइज सिनर्जी इन कोलैबोरेशन विथ 13 कंट्रीज़ 13 कंट्रियों के कोलैबोरेशन के साथ ये किया जा रहा है. इट्स पर्पस वाज टू create better strategy to deal with cyber attacks. Next है HDFC Bank launched Bank on Wheels van in Gujarat. These vans will provide banking service in remote villages. Next है Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar inaugurated India's largest rubber dam in Gaya. This dam is 411 meters long, 3 meters high and 400 meters wide. Next है the Meghalaya government has launched the online portal of Resident Safety and Security Act. This portal will collect intelligence from online data for safety of residents. Next है the government of Gujarat launched the state's first cinema tourism policy 2022 to promote the film industry. Its objective is to bring in investment in the state development infrastructure and provide employment opportunity to youth. नेक्स्ट है एयर इंडिया ए टाटा ग्रुप ओन्ड कंपनी टाटा ने इसको खरीद लिया था 22,000 करोड़ में हैज़ प्रिपेयर्ड ए प्लान कॉल्ड vihan.ai for next 5 years. The aim is to bring the company share in the domestic market to 30%. नेक्स्ट है यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ जल शक्ति गजेंद्र सिंह शेखावत has declared Andaman and Nicobar as India's first clean Sujal Pradesh. All the villages of Andaman and Nicobar has got the certification of Har Ghar Jal and it is also recognized as ODF+. Next है Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan launched the Ramakrishna Mission Awakening for students of class 8th and 12th. Its objective is to emphasize on value-based education among the students under new education policy. Next है Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology Rajiv Chandrasekhar visited India's first lithium ion cell manufacturing factory that is in Andhra Pradesh. ठीक है. The capacity of this plant is 270 megawatt which can produce 20,000 cells per day. नेक्स्ट है उत्तराखंड वाज ऑनर्ड विद द बेस्ट एडवेंचर टूरिज्म डेस्टिनेशन अवार्ड. एडवेंचर टूरिज्म ज़्यादा होता है यहाँ पे ऑन द ओकेजन ऑफ वर्ल्ड टूरिज्म डे इन न्यू दिल्ली. उत्तराखंड हैज़ ऑलवेज बीन अ टूरिस्ट अट्रैक्शन फॉर इट्स नेचुरल ब्यूटी. नेक्स्ट है प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी अनवेल्ड द न्यू नेशनल फ्लैग फॉर इंडियन नेवी. नेवी के लिए नया नेशनल फ्लैग आया है. इंस्पायर्ड बाई सील ऑफ छत्रपति महाराज शिवाजी इन केरला. This flag has been named Nissan. Blue Energy Motors launched India's first liquefied natural gas fueled green truck in Pune. It was inaugurated by Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. Indian Council of Agricultural Research launched Kritagya 3.0 hackathon for crop improvement. Under this emphasis will be given on technology and innovation based agriculture in country. Recently National Conference of State Tourism Ministers 2022 was organized in Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh. Dharamshala is in Himachal Pradesh. Its objective is to know the views of all the states on tourism development. Next, recently Odisha has become the first state in India to launch Encyclopedia of Tribes in Odisha of the state to document their old tradition. It is to mention 62 tribal sects. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of world first compressed natural gas CNG terminal in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. It will be based on public-private partnership, which will cost around 4,000 crores. Next, the Swachh Toy-thon competition was launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs on 27 September. Its purpose was to encourage the use of waste in manufacturing of toys. कबाड़ से टॉय बनाएंगे स्वच्छ टॉयथॉन में. The Insight 2022 conference was organized in New Delhi on 15th to 16th September, which was addressed by Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. Its purpose was to try to reduce the use of private vehicles. ठीक है, प्राइवेट व्हीकल्स को कम करना यूज उसका, टू एम्फेसाइज द यूज ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स. नेक्स्ट है एल्विस अजी हजारिका हैज़ बिकम द वर्ल्ड्स ओल्डेस्ट स्विमर टू क्रॉस द नॉर्थ चैनल फ्रॉम असम. ये कहाँ के हैं? असम के हैं, और ये ओल्डेस्ट पर्सन बन गए हैं वर्ल्ड के टू क्रॉस द नॉर्थ चैनल बाई स्विमिंग. ही इज़ फ्रॉम असम. नेक्स्ट है नीति आयोग लॉन्च्ड इंडियाज़ फर्स्ट नेशनल इलेक्ट्रिक फ्रेट प्लेटफॉर्म ई-फास्ट इंडिया. Its objective is to accelerate the electrification of goods in India. Next है Kibithu military camp. India's easternmost camp in Arunachal Pradesh is named after former General Bipin Rawat. Kibithu military camp अरुणाचल प्रदेश का है. नेक्स्ट है यूनियन हेल्थ मिनिस्टर डॉक्टर मनसुख मंडाविया virtually inaugurates स्वस्थ सबल भारत conclave and emphasizes on जन भागीदारी to popularize organ donation. Next है the Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has proposed to rename the Rajpath from राष्ट्रपति भवन to India Gate as कर्तव्य पथ. राजपथ का नया नाम होगा कर्तव्य पथ. नेक्स्ट है द दासपारा village of Tripura is converted into a nature-based lifestyle and livelihood and reduce the use of chemical fertilizers. With this, it has become the first converted bio-village in India. Next, a 2-day national conference marathon was organized by Ministry of Road Transport and Highways in Bangalore, which was inaugurated by Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. Its purpose is to discuss the development of country's economy by improving the transport system. Next, a Center State Science Conference was organized in Science City, Ahmedabad on September 10 to 11, which was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It aims to strengthen center-state coordination in the field of science, technology and innovation. Next, on 7th September, the Congress launched Bharat Jodo Yatra. This journey will pass through 12 states from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, which will be completed by 119 Bharat Yatris in 150 days. Its aim is to unite the whole India. Next है Confederation of Indian Industry launched the Coimbatore NXT Next Initiative in Tamil Nadu. It aims to develop the city of Coimbatore into a most attractive and vibrant destination. Next, the government of Gujarat has tied up with Vedanta and Foxconn to set up semiconductor and manufacturing units in state. Next is the National Institute of Maritime Heritage is being set up at Lothal. Lothal is in Gujarat by Union Ministry of Ports and Shipping and Waterways. Zero Forum was organized in New Delhi to commemorate the first anniversary of Zero campaign. Zero campaign was launched by Niti Aayog. This was launched in 2021. It aims to promote the use of electric vehicles to improve air quality. याद रखना जीरो फोरम जीरो कैंपेन ये सब एयर क्वालिटी को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स लाने का प्लान है. HDFC become the first bank in country to issue an electronic bank guarantee, जिसे हम EBG भी बोलते हैं, in partnership with the National E-Governance Services Limited. The paper-based time-consuming process has been eliminated with the new electronic bank guarantees that can be processed, stamped, verified and delivered instantly with enhanced security. Next, the chairmanship of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO बोलते हैं इसको for the year 2023 was handed over to India. Very important. India's first and world's third University of Forestry will be set up in Telangana. This university will focus on conservation and management of forest resources. यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ फॉरेस्ट्री इंडिया का पहला है तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, तेलंगाना में वर्ल्ड का तीसरा है. इंदौर बिकम द फर्स्ट स्मार्ट सिटी इन इंडिया टू इम्प्लीमेंट डिजिटल एड्रेसिंग सिस्टम फॉर विच ए मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन पाटा विल बी launched for allotting new digital code to every doorstep. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. नेक्स्ट है द बिहार गवर्नमेंट हैज अनाउंस्ड द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ नो बैग डे टू रिड्यूस द बर्डन ऑफ बैग्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स इन स्कूल. Along with this, at least one day in a week will also implement the mandatory sports period. The world's largest jungle safari park will be built in Gurugram, and this is in Haryana, which will be spread over 10,000 acres. Its objective is to develop Haryana as tourism hub. Recently, the government of Rajasthan has launched a loan scheme, Mahila Nidhi for women. Next, recently China has become the first country to approve inhaled version of a COVID-19 vaccine. Recently, the Odisha government, taking concrete steps towards water conservation, has started वर्षा जल संचय योजना named छत्ता. ठीक है, उड़ीसा गवर्नमेंट का. नेक्स्ट है द वर्ल्ड्स फर्स्ट संस्कार केंद्र, वर्ल्ड का पहला तो इम्पॉर्टेंट है, विल बी ओपनड इन झुंझुनू डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ राजस्थान. In this center, children will be taught the rites by experts from across the country. Next है recently the government of Telangana named its secretariat after the name of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. अगला, recently Angan 2022 conference was organized by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Its aim is to reduce carbon emission and emphasize energy efficiency. अगला है रिसेंटली द एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ उत्तराखंड हैज़ लॉन्च्ड द ई गवर्नेंस पोर्टल समर्थ. इट्स एम इज़ टू ब्रिंग चेंज इन द फील्ड ऑफ एजुकेशन एंड एम्फेसाइज ऑन क्वालिटी एजुकेशन. नेक्स्ट इज भारतौल विलेज. भारतौल विलेज इन उत्तर प्रदेश हैज़ बिकम द फर्स्ट विलेज इन इंडिया टू प्रोवाइड RO वाटर इन एवरी हाउस होल्ड. ठीक है, भारतौल विलेज उत्तर प्रदेश. Uttar Pradesh has topped in disposal of cases through prosecution portal under Digital India Mission. Next, the first US Pacific Island Country Summit was held in Washington DC on 28th to 29th September. It was attended by 12 Pacific Island nations, which was chaired by US President Joe Biden. अगला सवाल है रिसेंटली उत्तराखंड has become the first state in the country to implement the center's new education policy 2020 at pre-primary level. Very important. अब देखेंगे अगस्त का करंट अफेयर 2022. उत्तराखंड टूरिज्म डिपार्टमेंट हैज़ प्लान्ड टू डेवलप ए मोदी सर्किट कनेक्टिंग द प्लेसेस विजिटेड बाय प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी इन कॉर्बेट टाइगर रिजर्व. नेक्स्ट है द यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर एंड फार्मर्स वेलफेयर Sri Narendra Singh Tomar laid the foundation stone of the Indo-Israel Center of Excellence for Vegetables in Chandauli, which is in Uttar Pradesh, through video conferencing. The government of Uttar Pradesh launched Radio Jai Ghosh at Sangeet Natak Academy on 9th August on the occasion of Kakori Train Action Day. It is a daily program which will make people aware of the state's culture and history of 75 districts of the state. University of Hyderabad continues to be in the top position in the latest Nature Index 2022 ranking. The Nature Index is an indicator of high quality research in natural and physical sciences. अगला सवाल है, अगला पॉइंट है इनफैक्ट द गोल्डन जॉइंट ऑफ चेनाब रेलवे ब्रिज, द वर्ल्ड्स हाईएस्ट रेलवे आर्क ब्रिज लोकेटेड इन रियासी डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ जम्मू कश्मीर हैज़ बीन इनॉग्रेटेड. दिस ब्रिज इज 359 मीटर हाई. नेक्स्ट है द इंडिया इंटरनेशनल सी फूड शो will be organized by central government in 2023 in Kolkata. Its objective is to promote the export of Indian seafood products. The Border Road Organization, जिसे शॉर्ट में हम BRO कहते हैं, has announced the construction of a steel slag road for the first time in Arunachal Pradesh. Its objective is to protect the roads and maintain unhindered movement in the event of heavy rains. Jharkhand has become the first state in India to distribute seeds to farmers through blockchain technology. In this technique, farmers can track and test their seeds. Its objective is to provide good quality seeds to farmers. प्रोजेक्ट जोरावर क्या है? इट इज़ स्टार्टेड बाय इंडियन आर्मी. क्या पर्पस है? लाइट टैंक्स विल बी बिल्ट एंड डिप्लॉयड इन डेंजर एरियाज इन ईस्टर्न लद्दाख. प्रोजेक्ट जोरावर के तहत रिसेंटली द नेशनल इक्वीन रिसर्च सेंटर हिसार, दैट इज इन हरियाणा, has developed the lumpy PRABHAVI vaccine to protect animals from lumpy skin disease. Recently, Gujarat famous Garba dance has been nominated for inclusion in UNESCO's intangible cultural heritage list. Next is Maharashtra has announced to set up Divyang Park in Nagpur. The park will have various facilities for differently abled people. The 11th National Seed Congress organized in Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh. Under this, a policy was formulated for improved seed distribution of various pulses and oilseeds crops. Northeast India's first drone school opened in Guwahati, Assam. Its aim is to make India the best in drone technology. The Principal Scientific Advisor Office to Government of India announced the launch of the Manthan platform with the view to implementing the technology-based social impact innovation and solutions in India. Sri Purushottam Rupala, he is Union Minister for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, launched the online marketplace feature Aqua Bazaar in the Matsya Setu mobile app. Its objective is to help aquaculturalists. Indian industrialist Ratan Tata launched India's first startup for senior citizens, Good Fellows. The Union government has announced to set up India's first Indian Institute of Heritage at Gautam Buddha Nagar in Noida, Uttar Pradesh. In this, along with education, efforts will also be made to preserve the cultural heritage. Next, the government of Arunachal Pradesh has tied up with Niti Aayog for the period of 3 years to bring a change in school education. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the new second-generation ethanol plant at Panipat, Haryana. This 2G ethanol plant, built by Indian Oil Corporation, will reduce carbon emission by 3 lakh tons per annum. The 22nd Bharat Rang Mahotsav was organized in Mumbai from 9th to 13th August, which was inaugurated by Governor of Maharashtra Bhagat Singh Koshyari. It was organized by Union Ministry of Culture and Maharashtra Kala Academy. Under this, a play based on sacrifices of freedom fighters was performed. Yuva Samvad India at the rate 2047 program was organized in New Delhi, which was inaugurated by Union Ministers Dharmendra Pradhan and Anurag Thakur. Its objective is to provide a platform to youth to express their views on national and international issues. On the occasion of 75th anniversary of independence, the number of wetlands included in the list of Ramsar sites in India increased to 75. At present, India has the largest number of wetlands in the world, with Tamil Nadu having highest number of Ramsar sites, total 14. Recently, the government of Karnataka has announced to give 2% reservation to all the players of the state in all departments. On the occasion of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav On 15th अगस्त प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी कॉल्ड फॉर अमृत काल के 5 प्रण। पहला है गोल ऑफ डेवलप्ड इंडिया, दूसरा है यूनिटी अमंग वर्कर्स, तीसरा है बी प्राउड ऑफ योर हेरिटेज, चौथा है सेंस ऑफ ड्यूटी अमंग सिटीजन, पांचवा है पुट अवे कॉलोनियल माइंडसेट। नेक्स्ट है आफ्टर अचीविंग 100% हर घर जल सर्टिफिकेशन, हर घर जल उत्सव was organized in Goa, which was addressed virtually by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas will be organized by the Ministry of External Affairs in January 2023 in Indore. Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is being celebrated on 9th January since 2003. The Punjab and Haryana government has decided to name Chandigarh International Airport after Bhagat Singh. This airport will be named as Shaheed Bhagat Singh Airport. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari unveiled India's first electronic double-decker air-conditioned bus in Mumbai. The name of this bus is Switch EIV 2022. Uttar Pradesh government released Solar Energy Policy 2022. Uttar Pradesh has set up a target of generating 16,000 megawatt of renewable energy in the next 5 years by 2026-2027. Union Minister Jitendra Singh inaugurated India's first indigenous hydrogen-fueled battery bus in Pune. The operating cost of this bus will be less than that of diesel-powered vehicles and the CO2 emission will also be less. Next, India's first night safari and biodiversity park will be set up in Lucknow, that is in Uttar Pradesh. People will be able to tour in even during night time. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Homi Bhabha Cancer Hospital and Research Center in Punjab. It is constructed by Tata Memorial Center. He also inaugurated Amrita Hospital in Faridabad, Haryana. Next है India's first 3D printed post office to be built in Bengaluru. It will be manufactured by Larsen and Toubro Limited in collaboration with IIT Madras. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated India's first memorial forest and earthquake memorial in Bhuj, that is in Gujarat. It showcases the names of people who lost their lives in 2001 Bhuj earthquake. The Union government released a special commemorative postage stamp to mark the 146th birth anniversary of Pingali Venkaiah, who designed the Indian national flag. It was released by Narendra Modi during the Tiranga Utsav organized in New Delhi. The Astronomical Observatory of Langat Singh College, located in Muzaffarpur, district of Bihar, has been included in UNESCO World Heritage List. Amazon India has tied up with Indian Railway for delivery of its goods across the country. In order to promote Sanskrit language, Uttarakhand government has announced to develop one Sanskrit-speaking village in each district of state. Uttarakhand is the first state in country to do so, and Sanskrit is the second official language of Uttarakhand. Union Minister Jitendra Singh launched India's first saline water LED Rosni. Sea water will be used to light this lantern, and which will prove to be helpful for fishermen and poor. Government of Maharashtra has announced to give adventure sports status to popular game Dahi Handi festival. Along with this, it was also announced to provide jobs to Govindas participating in it. To commemorate 75 years of independence, South Eastern Central Railway started operation of India's longest freight train, Super Vasuki. This train was run on 15th August between Korba in Chhattisgarh to Rajnandgaon in Nagpur. The length of the train is 3.5 km and it consists of 295 wagons. Mandla district of Madhya Pradesh has become the first fully functionally literate tribal district in the country. That is all the people here are capable of reading and writing. India's first education township will be developed in Uttar Pradesh. Its objective is to provide variety of professional education at one place and training for skill development. The union government has decided to declare Anang Tal near Qutub Minar in Delhi as monument of national importance. The world's largest religious monument, Temple of Vedic Planetarium, is being built in Nadia district of West Bengal. This will serve as headquarters of ISKCON, whose construction work will be completed by 2024. Adi Puram festival, that is in Tamil Nadu. PM Modi inaugurated the Atal Bridge over the Sabarmati River in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. The bridge is named after Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The bridge is 300-meter long and 14-meter wide. Union Minister of Shipping Sarbananda Sonowal and Minister of State for Shipping Sripad Nayak inaugurated the Chabahar Divas Conference in Mumbai on 31st July 2022. India celebrated Chabahar Day for easy access to Russia. Recently, Kerala has become the first state in India to start online e-taxi service. Its objective is to ensure safe travel for people in the state at affordable rates. India's first Himalayan spice garden has been established in Ranikhet, Uttarakhand. The park will house different species of spices found in Himalayas. A first of its kind sand art park in India has been unveiled in Pushkar, Rajasthan. Different types of artifacts will be made from sand in this park, which will attract tourists. Its sand artist is Ajay Rawat. The Ellora Caves in Aurangabad district of Maharashtra has become the first heritage site in India to have a hydraulic lift facility. With the construction of this lift, people will not have to worry about climbing the stairs. The Union Ministry of Textile has launched a scheme linking textile with tourism initiative. Under this, 8 villages have been established as craft villages. Recently, the Ministry of Women and Child Development has approved the Saksham Anganwadi and Poshan 2 scheme for 2025-2026. Its objective is to make pregnant women, children, etc. free from malnutrition. Next देखते हैं. July 2022. The Indian city of Varanasi was declared the first cultural and tourism capital of SCO. SCO is Shanghai Cooperation Organization to enhance the connectivity and tourism among SCO countries. SCO के मेंबर कंट्री टोटल 8 हैं. इसका हेडक्वार्टर बीजिंग में है और ये 2001 में इसका गठन हुआ था. प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी लॉन्च द स्प्रिंट चैलेंज to promote the use of indigenous technology in Indian Navy. Himachal Pradesh has become the first Indian state to connect all registered commercial vehicles in a state with emergency response support system. Through this, these vehicles can be tracked anywhere. Burhanpur district of Madhya Pradesh has become the first district in country to have Har Ghar Nal Ka Jal. 254 villages of the district are getting clean tap water. निर्मल एक्सेलरेटर प्रोग्राम एक आया है. इट वाज स्टार्टेड बाय IIT कानपुर इन कोलेबोरेशन विद डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी. द ऑब्जेक्टिव इज टू बिल्ड 15 स्टार्टअप्स रिलेटेड टू हेल्थ केयर and agriculture sector. Recently, Rajasthan announced to set up a women-only bank, Rajasthan Mahila Nidhi. For this, Rajasthan has tied up with Telangana. India's first artificial intelligence-based digital Lok Adalat was launched in Rajasthan. Recently, Kerala has become the first state in India to launch its own internet service, Kerala Fiber Optic Network, KFON इसको बोलते हैं. Its objective is to bridge the digital gap in the state and develop education, health, agriculture and infrastructure, etc. अगला देखेंगे. Recently, the Department of Consumer Affairs launched a mascot named Jagriti to raise awareness about the right of consumers. Recently, Gujarat has become the first state in India to launch the Semiconductor Policy 2022 to 2027 5 साल की है. It aims to create 2 lakh new jobs in state in the next 5 years. The Ujjwal Bharat Ujjwal Bhavishya festival was organized by Union Ministry of Power in Visakhapatnam. It was organized to celebrate the reforms in power sector. Next, the Union Home Minister Amit Shah launched e-FIR system in Gandhinagar for citizens to register online complaints of vehicle and mobile theft. अगला सवाल है, Jawaharlal Nehru Port in Maharashtra has become the first port in India to have 100% landlord model with all the berths operated on a public-private partnership model. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched India's first international bullion exchange at International Financial Service Center in Gandhinagar, which is in Gujarat. Through this exchange, the import of gold in India will increase as well as ensure accountability in investment. A national action plan named Namaste was jointly launched by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment and Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. It aims to provide alternative livelihood support to sewer and septic tank sanitation workers. The Union Minister of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Giriraj Singh inaugurated the National Watershed Convention 2022 in New Delhi. Its objective is to promote sustainable use of fallow land and contribute to increasing the income of farmers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Bundelkhand Expressway in Jalgaon district of Uttar Pradesh. Its length is 296 km. It is a 4-lane expressway which will pass through 7 districts. Flipkart has tied up with Bihar State Skill Development Mission to expand supply chain operations academy for e-commerce logistics sector. Next, the first Khelo India Fencing Women's League was organized in New Delhi. This is the first women's national fencing competition of its kinds. Recently, Uttarakhand has become the first state in the country to implement the centre's new education policy 2022 at the pre-primary level. अर्न विथ लर्न स्कीम आया है, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ त्रिपुरा ने इसको लॉन्च किया. द पर्पस इज टू ब्रिंग बैक द स्टूडेंट्स हु हैव ड्रॉप्ड आउट ऑफ द स्कूल ड्यूरिंग कोविड-19. नेक्स्ट, लेह एयरपोर्ट इन लद्दाख इज बीइंग डेवलप्ड एज इंडियाज फर्स्ट कार्बन न्यूट्रल एयरपोर्ट बाय एयरपोर्ट अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया. द नेशनल हाईवे अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया, NHAI बोलते हैं, created a world record by constructing the longest double-decker flyover in Nagpur, Maharashtra. Its length is 3.14 km. India's electric vehicle company Ola will start production of India's first indigenously developed lithium-ion battery from 2023. On 12th July 2022, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Deoghar Airport to provide direct connectivity to Baba Baidhnath Temple in Jharkhand. Next, on July 11, 2022, first ever artificial intelligence seminar and exhibition in defense was organized in New Delhi, which was inaugurated by Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. During this, efficient AI-based technologies in the field of defense were displayed. On July 11, Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveiled the national emblem on the roof of the new Parliament House. The height of this emblem is 6.5 meters and the weight is 9500 kg, which is made of bronze. NTPC Limited launched India's largest floating solar project, Ramagundam floating solar PV project in Telangana. It has a capacity of 100 megawatt. The Indian Army organized Suraksha Manthan 2022 in Jodhpur, Rajasthan. During this, the Indian Army Border Security Force and Coast Guard jointly made a strategy to deal with infiltration and terrorism threat along the border. Rahul Narvekar, elected as the Speaker of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, has become the youngest Speaker of India. Nari Ko Naman scheme. This is launched by Himachal Pradesh. The purpose is 50% discount on bus fare to women's passenger be given within the state. Next, the Global Film Tourism Conclave was inaugurated in Mumbai. It aims to promote social messaging through Indian and international films. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the Digital India Week 2022 in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. During this, he launched Digital India Bhashini that aims to provide easy access to internet and digital services in local languages. Pariksha Sangam portal launched by CBSE. The purpose is to streamline the examination and other 10th 12th board related details. The Ministry of Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, launched the Dr. Rajendra Prasad Memorial Award in New Delhi in honor of Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the first President of India. This award will be given for major contribution in the public administration. Geeta Gopinath, the first woman chief economist of International Monetary Fund, became the first woman and second Indian to be featured on the wall of the former chief economist of the IMF. Prior to this, Raghuram Rajan had received this honor. Recently, Google has launched a startup School India initiative. It aims to provide online training related to equipment, products, etc. to promote 10,000 startups in small towns of India. अगला है प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी inaugurated the All India Education Summit in Varanasi for better implementation of new education policy. Earlier, he also inaugurated Akshay Patra Midday Meal Rasoi there. अगला है यूनियन हाउसिंग एंड अर्बन अफेयर्स मिनिस्टर हरदीप सिंह पुरी launched the Swanithi Mahotsav on completion of 2 years of PM Swanidhi Yojana. It will be organized in 75 cities across all the states and union territories of the country. मिशन कुशल कर्मी दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा लॉन्च किया गया. द ऑब्जेक्टिव इज टू डेवलप स्किल्स and increase their capacity by providing training to about 2 lakh workers in a year. Recently, the tribal festival Kharchi Utsav was organized in Tripura. State Startup Ranking 2021. बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस दिया गया गुजरात एंड कर्नाटक को और फर्स्ट एमंग स्मॉल स्टेट्स मिला मेघालय को. द यूनियन मिनिस्टर फॉर फिशरीज एनिमल हस्बेंड्री एंड डेयरिंग पुरुषोत्तम रूपाला inaugurated India's first animal health summit in New Delhi. Its objective is to promote the use of Ayurveda for better animal health. Union Home Minister Amit Shah unveiled a statue of peace of Swami Ramanujacharya in Srinagar. The Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change organized a Haryali Mahotsav at the Talkatora Stadium in New Delhi in July. Its aim is to raise awareness about importance of trees for future generations. Operation Narcos launch किया गया. It was launched by Railway Protection Force. The objective is to stop smuggling of narcotics through railways. On 30th June 2022, Entrepreneur India program was organized at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi, in which Prime Minister Narendra Modi participated. During this, he launched रेजिंग एंड एक्सेलरेटिंग MSME प्रोग्राम जिसे रैम्प कहते हैं. एंड दिस स्कीम प्राइम मिनिस्टर एम्प्लॉयड जनरेशन अंडर द प्राइम मिनिस्टर एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन स्कीम. द डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ इकोनॉमिक अफेयर्स ऑर्गेनाइज द फर्स्ट अरुण जेटली मेमोरियल लेक्चर एट विज्ञान भवन दैट इज इन न्यू दिल्ली विच वॉज अटेंडेड बाई प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी. रिसेंटली Uttar Pradesh has become the first state in the country to have 13 expressways. Uttar Pradesh has the largest network of expressway in India. The CEO of Niti Aayog, Amitabh Kant, will be elected as the Sherpa of G20. Already बन भी गए हैं. in place of Union Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal. G20 summit to be held in Indonesia in December 2022. अब आया है क्लीन सीम कैंपेन आया था. दिस वॉज लॉन्च्ड बाई सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट इन कोलेबोरेशन विथ मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ अर्थ साइंसेस, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एनवायरनमेंट एंड कोस्ट गार्ड. 75 days campaign started on 3rd July 2022. Purpose is to clean the beaches and also launched Eco Mitram app for its voluntary registration. अगला है the Maharashtra government has decided to rename Aurangabad city to Sambhaji Nagar and Osmanabad to Dharasiv. On July 10, 2022, Prakriti Kheti Sammelan was organized in Surat, Gujarat, which was addressed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Recently, the National Memorial Authority recommended 2 sites associated with Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar, Sankalp Bhumi Banyan Tree Complex in Gujarat and Pratap Rao Bhosle High School, Satara in Maharashtra as monuments of national importance. Apart from this, Mangarh Hill, located in Rajasthan, was also recommended to be declared as monument of national importance. Recently, the Telangana government has launched T-Hub 2.0 facility to promote startups in the state. T-Hub's buildings will house around 20,000 startups. Himachal Pradesh government has launched single-use plastic buyback scheme, under which the government will buy single-use plastic items from schools and college students. Single-use plastic has been banned by the central government from 1st July 2022. Uttar Pradesh government has announced the issuance of Parivar Kalyan card to provide employment to at least one member of every family. Under this, families deprived of self-employed or government jobs will be identified. Recently, Andhra Pradesh ranked first in the Ease of Doing Business Index released by Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade DPIIT. अगला है जून 2022. यूनियन एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर धर्मेंद्र प्रधान inaugurated the National Yoga Olympiad 2022 competition in New Delhi. निपुण प्रोजेक्ट क्या है? निपुण प्रोजेक्ट is launched by Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Objective is to provide skill and training to construction workers so that they get work opportunities abroad. In order to promote rain-fed farming in hilly areas of Uttarakhand, the World Bank has approved a 1,000 crore rain farming project. In the year 2023, the G20 summit will be organized in Jammu and Kashmir. हालांकि अभी इसको बदल के दिल्ली किया गया था, काफ़ी विवादित है ये. The first Bharat Gaurav tourist train between India and Nepal was run from Safdarjung railway station in New Delhi to Janakpur Dham in Nepal to connect the places connected with the Ramayan circuit. School enrollment campaign. This was launched by Gujarat government. The purpose is ensuring the enrollment of students in the primary school of the state. Recently, a digital platform named Campus Power was launched by ICICI Bank. Through this, it will be easier for students to get financial assistance for pursuing higher education abroad. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Center for Brain Research at the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Indira Gandhi International Airport, Delhi Airport, has become the India's first fully solar and hydro-powered airport. Tata Power Solar System has commissioned the largest floating solar power project in Kerala with a generation capacity of 101.6 megawatt. Medisep health insurance scheme was launched by Government of Kerala. The purpose is, under this, advance premier will be paid from the salary of government employees and pensioners so that they will get benefit of health insurance. Recently, the Haryana government signed an agreement with Israel for cooperation in the field of water management. Bengaluru's Kempegowda International Airport has been recognized as best regional airport in India and South Asia at Skytrax World Airport Awards 2022. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the historic torch relay for 44th Chess Olympiad at the Indira Gandhi Stadium in New Delhi. This torch will be taken to 75 cities in 40 days. India is the first country where the torch was launched for the Chess Olympiad. The BJP party has nominated tribal woman द्रौपदी मुर्मू for the first time. It's अभी तो ये बन भी गई हैं द्रौपदी मुर्मू 15th प्रेसिडेंट है. ठीक है. अम्बुबाची मेला वाज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड एट कामाख्या टेम्पल इन आसाम. ये हर साल ऑर्गेनाइज किया जाता है. इट वाज इन दिस ईयर इट वाज ऑर्गेनाइज फ्रॉम 22nd June to 26th June. Odisha got the first position in National MSME Award 2022 in the development of micro, small and medium enterprises. Kasi Yatra scheme, it was started by government of Karnataka. The purpose is financial assistance of rupees 5,000 to pilgrims going to Kasi Vishwanath temple in Varanasi. India's first mRNA COVID-19 vaccine developed by Pune-based Genova Biopharmaceuticals has been approved by DGCI, and this vaccine has been named Gemcovac 19. Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. This was launched by central government. The purpose is to inspire all Indians to hoist the national flag in their homes on the occasion of 75th Independence Day of country. Recently, Apada Mitra and Apada Sakhi programs were started by Uttar Pradesh government. Under this, training will be given to volunteer workers groups to deal with the natural calamities in the state. Skaljang Rinzin has become the first Indian mountaineer to climb the top of Annapurna Hills in Nepal. The Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas and Indian Oil Corporation developed as indoor solar cooking system named Surya Nutan. Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying has launched One Health pilot in Bangalore. Its objective is to bring human, animals and environmental health on the one platform to solve various diseases in future. Mukhyamantri Matra Shakti Yojana. This was launched by Government of Gujarat. The objective is to ensure nutritious diet to women during pregnancy for 1000 days after the onset of motherhood. Cyber Security and National Security Conference organized by Union Home Ministry in New Delhi. Its objective is to create awareness about prevention of cyber crimes. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the new campus of Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Vanijya Bhavan in New Delhi. Along with this, he also launched Niryat portal through which importers and exporters will be able to get information related to foreign trade. Recently, Indian Coast Guard has launched a centralized pay system, Padma. Under this, uninterrupted payment of salaries and allowances of about 15,000 Coast Guard personnel will be ensured on time. President Ramnath Kovind inaugurated the Akhil Bharatiya Ayurveda Mahasammelan in Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh. Its objective is to highlight the importance of Ayurveda in the field of medicine. The Delhi government decided to change the name of roads and colonies from Harijan to Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar. NABARD chairman G.R. Chintala launched the My Pad My Right program in Leh Ladakh. Its objective is to upgrade the machinery for manufacturing of sanitary pads for women. Next, a contract has been signed with Tata Projects for the construction of Asia's largest Jewar airport in Uttar Pradesh. The construction work of the airport is expected to be completed by 2024. The country's first heritage center will be set up for the Indian Air Force in Chandigarh. Its objective is to showcase the role of Air Force and to motivate the youth to join the Indian Air Force. The Sikkim government has declared Blue Duke as a state butterfly on the occasion of Environment Day. The Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Mansukh Mandavia, has inaugurated the National Food Laboratory of FSSI in Raxaul, Bihar. This will assist an easy trade of food items from Nepal to India. Andhra Pradesh government has launched 14,400 app to register complaints against corrupted state of officials. The government of Rajasthan has started conferring Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award to the sportsmen of the state. Maruti Suzuki India has set up Asia's largest carport solar power plant at Manesar, that is in Haryana. This will generate about 28,000 megawatt of electricity per annum. Beach Vigil app launch किया गया. This was launched by Goa government. Purpose is to manage the beaches and to benefit the people working in the field of tourism. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has inaugurated the National Tribal Research Institute in New Delhi to promote tribal heritage and culture. The harvest festival Vaikho has been celebrated by the Rabha tribes in Assam. Himachal Pradesh has become the first state in the country to approve the Drone Policy 2022. Under this, the activities of public services such as agriculture industry, health, etc. will be made easier. Next, the first private train was run by Indian Railways between Coimbatore and Shirdi under the Bharat Gaurav scheme. This train will cover the cultural heritage and historical places of India. Kerala ranked first in Asia and fourth in world in global startup ecosystem. PM Modi addressed Garib Kalyan Sammelan organized in Simla, that is in Himachal Pradesh. The purpose was that the people's representatives from all over India could talk directly to public to get their feedbacks about the scheme of the government. Operation Mahila Suraksha was carried out by Railway Protection Force from 3rd May to 31st May with aim to protect women and girls from trafficking. On June 5, 2022, on the occasion of Environment Day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the Lifestyle for the Environment movement. The global initiative with an aim is to promote the environmental conscious lifestyle. The National Highway Authority of India has set a record for laying 75 km long bituminous concrete in 105 hours and 33 minutes between Amravati and Akola on NH 53 in Maharashtra. National Awards Portal. This was launched by central government. The objective is to bring all the awards of various ministries or departments on a single digital platform. The Suraksha Mitra project. This was launched in Kerala by the Department of Motor Vehicles. Under this, the vehicles will be monitored and in case of any accident, a message can be sent to owner's mobile. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman inaugurated the National Museum of Customs and GST named Dharohar in Goa. The museum will display the artifacts confiscated by the Indian Customs. On June 16, Union Minister for Road Transport and Highway Nitin Gadkari has inaugurated the Industrial Decarbonization Convention 2022 in New Delhi. Its objective is to promote the use of alternate source of the fuels to overcome the energy shortage. In National Mineral Congress in Bhubaneswar by Ministry of Coal in collaboration with the Ministry of Power, Steel and Mines has set target of achieving 100 metric tons of coal gasification by 2030. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has unanimously decided to conduct a caste-based census in an all-party meeting. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated India's first Biotech Startup Expo 2022 at Pragati Maidan, New Delhi on 9th June. Its aim is to showcase the applications of biotechnology. It was organized by Department of Biotechnology and Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council. Gujarat has become the first state in the country to start Balika Panchayat. Girls in the age group of 11 to 21 run the Balika Panchayat. A 3-day international literary festival was inaugurated at Simla, that is in Himachal Pradesh, on 16th June 2022. It was organized by Union Ministry of Culture and Sahitya Academy. The festival was named Unmes. Recently, Union Minister of Communication and Information Technology, Ashwini Vaishnaw, uh, has announced the launch of 5G services in India by March 2023. India's first display fabrication unit will be set up in Hyderabad, that is in Telangana, to increase the production of semiconductors in India. The Punjab government has announced the introduction of e-stamp instead of a paper stamp process to check tax evasion. India's first dark sky preserve will be set up at Changtang Wildlife Sanctuary situated in Ladakh. In Hanle, Ladakh, this preserve will restrict the light pollution and offer best astro experience. The first national conference of chief secretaries was organized in Dharamshala, that is in Himachal Pradesh, from 15th to 17th June 2022, presided over by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Its objective is to promote cooperation between the center and the state. National Commission for Protection of Child Rights has launched an application CISS, Children in Street Situation, under Bal Swaraj portal. Its objective is to make arrangements for rehabilitation of street children. The Union Ministry of Civil Aviation has announced India's first national air sports policy. Its aim to make India one of the top aerial sporting nations by 2030. North India's first bamboo village will be constructed at the Ghandawal in Una district of Himachal Pradesh. Under this, bamboo-based manufacturing units will be promoted. The Biodiversity Policy 2022 has been released by the National Thermal Power Corporation Limited (NTPC) for the environmental protection. India's first agricultural land price index was launched by IIM Ahmedabad. It will check over the data of agricultural land prices across the country. Union Home Minister Amit Shah laid the foundation stone of Olympic level sports complex in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. The complex will have facilities for all the sports played in Olympic. Recently, the central government has planned to set up PM Sri school as laboratory of the new education policy that will be fully equipped to prepare the students for future. Mumbai Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport has become the first airport in the country to use hybrid power project. The vertical wind turbine and solar mill has been installed here to explore the potential of wind power. The Drugs Controller General of India has approved the Corbevax vaccine as booster dose for all adults with asymptomatic COVID-19. President Ramnath Kovind has inaugurated the Saint Kabir Academy and Research Center in Uttar Pradesh. Mountaineer Priyanka Mohite from Maharashtra became the first Indian woman to scale 5 peaks that are above 8,000 meters. Women to scale 5 peaks that are above 8,000 meters. अब मई 2022 का देखते हैं. Recently, Maharashtra government has approved the first of its kind gene bank project. Under this, genetic resources of various organisms, animals, seeds of crops will be conserved. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has inaugurated country's first ethanol plant in Purnia district. It has been established by Eastern India Biofuel Private Limited that cost around 105 crore. Operation Vigilant was carried out by Railway Protection Force from 5th to 30th April. The purpose was to stop illegal smuggling through railway. Cochin Shipyard Limited has announced the construction of the country's first electric ship based on hydrogen fuel. Odisha will set up India's first tribal health observatory to ensure quality in health of tribals. This observatory will continuously monitor the health service delivery system of tribals. in the state. The Uttar Pradesh government has announced to provide free internet connectivity to more than 58,000 locations in the villages of state. Haryana government has launched vehicle movement tracking system mobile app to track vehicle carrying mining material. India's first biogas powered electric vehicle charging station has been set up in Mumbai, Maharashtra. This can generate about 220 units of electricity from food waste. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla launched uh, Kalam website, a literary initiative of Prabha Khetan Foundation to support the encourage vernacular literature. The aim is to provide platform to young and veteran to talk about their writing in India and abroad. Recently, a new virus, tomato flu, has been found in Kerala. The children above 5 years of age are being more affected by this virus. The Archaeological Survey of India discovered 55,000-year-old jewelry from Rakhilgadi, Haryana. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the Utkarsh Samaroh in Bharuch, Gujarat. It was organized to commemorate 100% coverage of four major schemes of the state which provided financial assistance to needy people. Indian Army is to start residential coaching to the students belonging to economically weaker section in Manipur for the competitive exams. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has inaugurated the National Cyber Forensic Laboratory to speed up the resolution of cybercrime. Recently, the Supreme Court, using Article 142, ordered the release of A.G. Perivalam, convict of assassination of Rajiv Gandhi. West Central Railway has developed a dual mode locomotive which can run on both battery and electricity. Has been named as Navdut. It was also given the Best Innovation Award by Railway Board. The famous Madame Tussauds Museum for wax sculptures will be opened in Noida. The museum was first opened in Delhi in 2017 but was closed due to COVID pandemic. The National Geographic Society has installed the world's highest weather station on Mount Everest at 8,830 meters in the collaboration with Nepal Hydrology and Meteorology and Nat Geo to automatically measure various meteorological phenomena. Union Minister for Education and Skill Development Dharmendra Pradhan has inaugurated the Northeast Research Conclave 2022 at IIT Guwahati to promote research and development. Indian Railway collaborated with IIT Madras for the development of the first indigenously built Hyperloop system in India. The Hyperloop system is a technology based on magnetic power of the train. The 8th International Day of Yoga was organized by Union Ministry of Ayush on 21st June in Mysore, Karnataka. Odisha government, in association with Abhinav Bindra Foundation Trust, has launched Olympic Value Education Program. Under this, Olympic values will be included in school education. The first National Women Legislators Conference 2022 was organized by Kerala State Legislative Assembly, inaugurated by President Ramnath Kovind. Its aim was to focus on women's rights, women's representation and gender equality, etc. Recently, Kolkata has become a major and first metropolitan city in the country to prepare comprehensive register of biodiversity. This People's Biodiversity Register includes 399 plant and 283 animal species. The Ministry of Civil Aviation and Drone Federation of India has organized India Drone Festival 2022 at Pragati Maidan, Nai Delhi. PM Narendra Modi has inaugurated the event and also interacted with farmer drone pilots. The country's first lavender festival was organized in Bhaderwah, Jammu Kashmir. It was inaugurated by Union Minister Jitendra Singh. Its aim is to promote the cultivation of lavender. Adani Hybrid Energy Jaisalmer Forest Limited set up India's first hybrid wind solar power generation unit in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. The plant is combination of both solar and wind power generation. Life Insurance Corporation of India has launched a saving life insurance scheme named Bima Ratna. Its aim to provide both saving and security to people. North India's first industrial biotech park has been constructed in Kathua, Jammu Kashmir. It was inaugurated by Lieutenant General Manoj Sinha, the Union Minister Jitendra Singh. The establishment of this park will give a boost to research and innovation. The Geological Survey of India has confirmed the presence of 222.88 million tons of gold reserve in Jamui district of Bihar. The government of Bihar called its largest gold reserve of India. The Rajasthan government has changed the name of Mian Ka Bada railway station located in Badmen district to Mahesh Nagar Halt. Tamil Nadu government has announced to provide breakfast along with midday meal in primary school from class 1 to 5. Gati Shakti communication portal launched by Telecom Minister Ashwini Vaishnav. Objective is to develop telecom infrastructure and facilitating trade and commerce. The World Bank has approved financial assistance of 350 million for Gujarat's Shrestha G project. The objective of project is to provide health system. Delhi Custom has launched Nigah project in Gurugram, Haryana. It will be used to track the containers. The Nechipu Tunnel is being constructed in Arunachal Pradesh by Border Road Organization under Project Vartak. This 500-meter long tunnel is D-shaped, is situated at an altitude of 5,700 feet. The Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has launched Swachh Sarvekshan 2023, followed by Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0. Its theme is Waste to Wealth for Garbage-Free Cities. Ramgarh Visdhari Wildlife Sanctuary in Rajasthan has been notified as 52nd Wildlife Sanctuary of India. It is 4th Tiger Reserve of Rajasthan. The Youth Tourism Club initiative has been launched by Ministry of Culture and Tourism. Its objective is to develop young ambassadors of Indian tourism sector and enhance the tourism potential in India. The country's first Amrit Sarovar has been inaugurated at Patwai, Rampur, Uttar Pradesh. This lake is important for water conservation, environmental protection and boating. Recently, India Tap initiative has been launched at Plumbex India exhibition organized by Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs in New Delhi. Along with this, Nirmal Jal Prayas initiative was also started. Its aim is to reduce water consumption and promote sustainable development. Recently, Life Insurance Corporation of India has launched India's largest ever initial public offering. Through this 3.5% stake in LIC has been sold to encourage private investment. Recently, Cyclone Asani that hit Bay of Bengal caused huge devastation in Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. It was named by Sri Lanka. According to report of India's solar project tracker, Rajasthan has become the first state to cross 10 gigawatt of solar power capacity. Recently, a Bangalore-based neobank Open has become India's 100th unicorn startup. A unicorn startup is valued at over $1 billion. 101वां है फिजिक्स वाला, ठीक है, 101वां है फिजिक्स वाला, 100वां neobank Open. Recently, the Indian Postal Department has delivered mails using a drone for first time in Kutch, Gujarat. The Geological Survey of India has named new species of monkey found in Arunachal Pradesh as Sela Macau after the Sela Pass here. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated world's first nano urea plant in Gujarat. The use of nano urea will increase the crop productivity and also to increase the income of farmer. Recently, Captain Abhilasa Barak has become first woman fighter helicopter pilot in the Army Aviation Corps. Bhavna Kant and Mohana Singh and Avani Chaturvedi are the first women fighter pilots. Uttarakhand has become the first state in India to use drones in the field of healthcare. Recently, commercial drone corridor has been launched between Uttarkasi and Dehradun. Kerala will be first state to become state-owned over the top platform Sea Space. Will be available at home once the movies get released in theaters. The Sikkim Organic Food Summit was organized by Department of Commerce and Industry and Union Ministry of Food Processing Industries. During this discussion were held to increase organic food processing and investment. Recently, Railtel launched PM Wani scheme to provide free Wi-Fi services at 100 Indian railway stations. This scheme was launched by Department of Telecommunications in 2020. The first Khadi Center of Excellence has been established in New Delhi by Khadi and Village Industries Commission in collaboration with National Institute of Fashion and Technology. Recently, two new judges, Sudhanshu Dhulia and Jamshed B. Pardiwala, has been appointed in Supreme Court. Union Minister Anurag Singh Thakur has launched the world's biggest film restoration project under the National Film Heritage Mission. Under this, about 2,200 films will be restored. Restored. Recently, Jammu and Kashmir Delimitation Commission has increased the number of assembly seats there from 83 to 90. Out of which 43 will be for Jammu and 47 will be for Kashmir. Recently, ROHAN 4.0 meeting has been organized by Department of Ports and Indian Post Payment Bank in Simla. Its objective was to promote digital payment and financial inclusion. National Level Health Summit was organized at a Statue of Unity in Kevadia, Gujarat from 5th to 7th May. It was presided over by Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia. Chhattisgarh has become the second state after Odisha to recognize community forest right in national park. India's first flow chemistry technology hub has been set up in Hyderabad. Under this, sustainable chemical process will be done. Recently, Assam government has declared Behali Reserve Forest as wildlife sanctuary of a state. Recently, the Inequality Status in India report was released by Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister. It has the following feature. It was divided into two parts, economic and social. Unemployment in India 2019 to 2020 is 4.8%. Wealth concentration was 7.1% in rural area and 44.4% in urban area. Labor population ratio is 6.8%. 8 surviving personnel associated with Operation Dudhi, a 1991 anti-terrorist operation in Jammu Kashmir, were honored in Shillong. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 6 May has inaugurated the Jito Connect Conference 2022 organized by Jain International Trade Organization Jito in Pune. Its aim is to bring together Jain community together from all around the world. President Ramnath Kovind inaugurated program Arogya Manthan in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. It aims to provide affordable access to quality healthcare facility to the people. Recently, Indian Oil Corporation has launched M15 petrol in Assam with 15% blending of methanol with petrol. Seli app launched by Government of Karnataka. Objective is to prevent people of the state from disease caused by daily lifestyle. Reliance Industry has become the first Indian company to achieve an annual revenue of $100 billion. Girl Empowerment Mission launched by NTPC Power Company. Objective is to make girls of nearby villages aware about education and health. The government of Tamil Nadu has declared the Nan-Jaranam Lake as the 17th bird sanctuary of a state. Recently, the third Global Organic Expo 2022 has been started in New Delhi. Now we will see GK from current affair from April 2022. Maharashtra government has launched personal loan scheme for families of jail inmates. Under this, a loan of up to 50,000 will be provided to meet their needs. According to recently released report, Uttar Pradesh was the top vegetable producing state in year 2021-2022, while West Bengal stood at the second place. Top fruit producing state is Andhra Pradesh. Haryana government has launched the insurance portal for Mukhyamantri Horticulture Insurance Scheme. Through this portal, farmers will get compensation in any case of crop failure. The Delhi government has initiated the establishment of hobby hubs in government school. Under this, children will be given free training in music, dance, and etc. after school hours. Sarhul Mahotsav was celebrated in month of Chaitra tribal communities in Jharkhand, and it is related to nature worship. Avsar scheme launched by Airport Authority of India. Objective is to provide platform to self-help groups. Avsar stand for airports as venue for skilled artisan of the region. One station, one product initiative. One Station One Product Initiative. This campaign has been launched by Southern Central Railway at 6 stations. Purpose is to promote the sale of indigenous and local product at these stations. Union Home Minister Amit Shah launched the Seema Darshan project on the Indo-Pak border in Gujarat. From here, tourists can see the missiles, tanks, etc. used by Indian Army. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated Prime Minister's Museum in Nai Delhi on 14th April. Contribution of all former Prime Ministers of the country has been showcased in this museum. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has unveiled a 108 feet tall statue of Lord Hanumanji, Morbi, Gujarat, under the Hanumanji Chardham project. Under this project, 4 statues will be installed across the country, of which this is a second. The first has been established in Simla, and the other 2 will be established in Rameswaram and West Bengal. The beach festival Sea Pondi 2022 was organized for the first time in Pondicherry by Lieutenant Governor Tamilsai Soundarajan. The government of Tamil Nadu on 14th April has declared to celebrate B.R. Ambedkar birth anniversary as Equality Day. India's first radio channel, Radio Ux, has launched in Nagpur, Maharashtra for the visually impaired people. This radio channel will provide seamless access to educational resources to the visually impaired. The tallest national flag in Northeast will be hosted at Indian National Army Complex in Manipur on the occasion of Independence Day. The height of this flag will be 165 feet. The Border Road Organization has announced to construct a world highest tunnel at Sinkula Pass, 16,580 feet, to connect Himachal Pradesh to Jhanskar of Ladakh. The Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting and Youth Affairs and Sports, Anurag Thakur, has inaugurated the 40th Hunar Haat in Mumbai to promote the skill of local craftsmen. Babita Singh was chosen as the Global Peace Ambassador at the India International Conclave 2022 held in New Delhi. India's first portable solar rooftop system has unveiled in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. It is a rooftop solar project that can be easily taken anywhere. It is being manufactured by German development agency GIZ. Oil India Limited has commissioned India's first pure green hydrogen pilot plant at Jorhat Pump in Assam. Under this, anion exchange membrane technology will be used for first time. It has capacity to generate 10 kg of hydrogen per day. American company Ability Electric Inc. has announced to set the world's largest electric three-wheeler manufacturing factory in Telangana, India. Maharashtra has become the first state in India to digitize the bus tracking ticketing system. Passengers can use tap in tap out feature online through Chalo app. J&K Palli village has become the India's first carbon neutral panchayat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated a 500 kV solar power plant in Palli village. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on 23rd April addressed Veer Kunwar Singh Mahotsav Vijayotsav program organized in Bhojpur, Bihar. During this, a Guinness Book of World Record was created by 77,900 national flags. Indian actress Deepika Padukone was one of the 8 jury members of 75th Cannes Film Festival held in France. Agra city of Uttar Pradesh has become the first city in the country to use vacuum-based sewer system. The complete care and maintenance will be done by Netherlands company for the next 5 years. Jamtara district of Jharkhand has become first district in the country to have libraries in all gram panchayats. Maharashtra has become the first state in India to develop migration tracking system app to track the movement of migrant workers. Its objective is to provide benefit of integrated child development schemes to migrant beneficiaries. Samba district of J&K has become the first district of country to cover 100% households under Ayushman Bharat Jan Arogya Yojana. Atal Tunnel 9.202 km located at Rohtang Pass in Himachal Pradesh has been awarded the Best Infrastructure Project Award. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated a community radio station named Dudhwani to promote the dairy industry in Gujarat. This is the country's first radio station entirely dedicated to animal husbandry. An MOU has been signed on global innovation partnership between the two countries during the 2-day visit of UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson of India. An agreement for cooperation in the field of nuclear energy was also signed. Recently, Niti Aayog has released Battery Swapping Policy 2022. Under this, the first phase priority will be given to cities with population of more than 40 lakhs. Its purpose is to improve interpretability and push for faster adoption of EVs in two-wheeler and three-wheeler segment. The 400 Prakash Parv of the 9th Guru of Sikh Tegh Bahadur was celebrated on 21st April 2022, which was addressed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. President Ramnath Kovind has inaugurated the 5-day cultural fair Madhavpur Mela in Gujarat. This festival is celebrated on the occasion of marriage of Lord Krishna with Rukmani. Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramanna unveiled a software फास्टर का फुल फॉर्म है द फास्ट एंड सिक्योर transmission of electric record. It will allow Supreme Court to send interim bail order via secure electronic channel. The government of Karnataka has approved the renewable energy policy for period 2022-2027. Under this, a target of 10 gigawatt renewable energy supply has been set for 5 years. The cabinet has approved the construction of 540 megawatt Kwar hydroelectric project at Chenab River in Jammu Kashmir. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched Amrit Sarovar mission for water conservation and rejuvenation during his visit to Jammu Kashmir. Under this mission, 75 water bodies will be developed and rejuvenated. India's first Amrit Sarovar has been built in Rampur, Uttar Pradesh. The 7th edition of Raisina Dialogue was organized in New Delhi from 25th to 27th April. It is a multilateral conference to discuss international issues related to geopolitics and geoeconomics. The Karnataka government has renamed Shivamoga Airport after the name of former Chief Minister B.S. Yedurappa. The Smart Cities, Smart Urbanization Conference was organized by Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs in Surat, Gujarat. Under this, Surat and Indore were given the best city. Uttar Pradesh was given the best state award. The first 3-day Semicon India conference was organized by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology in Bangalore on 29th April. It was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Its aim is to make India a semiconductor hub. India's first Skill India International Center was launched at Skill Development Institute in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. It will train youth as per demand of international employers like UAE, Canada. The portal Avsar, launched by Manoj Sinha, Lieutenant Governor of Jammu Kashmir. Objective is to provide more than 10,000 employment opportunities to the youth. Uttarakhand government has launched anti-corruption app 1064. Through this app, people will be able to complain directly with authorities. A first of its kind community museum in India was opened in Sasuma settlement of Gaya village in Nubra Valley, Leh, Ladakh. Antiquities of Sasuma daily life will be conserved. The Drug Controller General of India on 26th April recommended the use of co-vaccine to children in the age group of 6 to 12 years whose emergency use has been approved. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson during his visit to Gujarat has inaugurated JCB plant built by British company. The Himachal Pradesh government has decided to include chapter from Bhagavad Gita in both Hindi and Sanskrit books in government schools from classes 9 to 12. Union Environment Minister Bhupender Singh Yadav launched a mascot named Prakriti for the management of plastic waste. Simultaneously, a green initiative was launched to track the progress of plastic waste management. Government of India has set a target to eliminate plastic use by 2022. For the first time in India, a road has been constructed from industrial waste, example from processed steel slag in Surat, Gujarat. Operation Uplabdh started from by Railway Protection Force RPF. Purpose is to curb activities of black marketeers and to make railway tickets available to common people. Poshan Pakhwada was organized by Ministry of Women and Child Development from 21st March to 4th April. Its aim is to ensure access to nutritious diet to mother and children. The Kisan Bhagidari Prathmikta Hamari campaign was launched by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Under this, farmers will be made aware of the government schemes and emphasis will be given to increase their income. Asia's biggest international food fair, Ahar 2022, was organized in New Delhi. Exporters from various segments of agricultural products participated in this and exhibit their products. Its main focus was over geographical indication products. Indian Animal Husbandry and Dairying Department, in collaboration with Confederation of Indian Industry and Bills and Melinda Gates Foundation, launched One Health pilot project in Uttarakhand. It aims to build better infrastructure to improve and support human health. India's first international financial services center has been established in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. It will attract international investors and meet the need of Indian economy. Rajasthan has become the first state to set up India's first L-root server to promote e-governance and to provide uninterrupted internet services. The 20th meeting of National Tiger Conservation Authority in Arunachal Pradesh was chaired by Union Minister of Environment and Forest and Climate Change at Pakke Tiger Reserve. During this Hornbill Nest Adoption and Air Gun Surrender campaign was conducted in Arunachal Pradesh. A sub-variant of Omicron virus has been found in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and named XE. The government of Kerala has tied up with the Netherlands for the Cosmos Malabaricus project to highlight the state history. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has laid the foundation stone of WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine in Jamnagar, Gujarat. The center is being set up by Ministry of Ayush in collaboration with WHO with the aim of adopting the use of traditional medicine. India's first international cruise conference was organized in Mumbai by Union Ministry of Port and Shipping and Waterways and Mumbai Port Authority and FICCI. India will host the 21st World Congress of Accountants for the first time in November 2022 in Mumbai. President Ramnath Kovind has inaugurated National Judicial Conference on Information Technology in Ekta Nagar, Gujarat. Manipur government has launched Catch the Rain campaign 2022 to promote water conservation. India's first rapid rail has been unveiled and it will run on Ghaziabad Delhi Meerut corridor. Its speed will be 180 km per hour. It will also be the first in India country to have premium coach on regional corridor. Researchers from IIT Madras have launched India's first polycentric pro-aesthetic knee, which is named Kadam. Yoga Mahotsav has been organized by Ministry of Ayush on the occasion of World Health Day on 7th April at Red Fort, Delhi. It lasted till the day of the International Day of Yoga, 21st June. Union Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Thakur has launched the mascot Veera, an elephant of Khelo India University game to be held in Bangalore. The country's tallest medical tower is being built in Jaipur, Rajasthan. It will be a 22-story building with a height of 116 meters. The famous Kangra tea of Himachal Pradesh will be given GI tag by European Commission. Union Minister of Home and Cooperation Amit Shah has inaugurated Amrit Samagam, a conference of ministers of tourism and culture of country in New Delhi. The Waterways Conclave 2022 was organized by Inland Waterways Authority of India in Dibrugarh, Assam. The government of Karnataka has launched the SANS campaign, social awareness and action to neutralize pneumonia, to ensure awareness and early detection of pneumonia in children under the age of 5. Music project launched by Government of Meghalaya, purpose to help artists by identifying musical talent. 2022 current affair. Number 1. The Nagaland Assembly has become the first assembly to become completely paperless by implementing the National E-Vidhan application NEVA, and from now onward the legislative work functions here will be conducted digitally. Professor Sripati Todu of West Bengal translated the constitution into Old Chiki script for the first time in India. Through this, people who know Santhali language will have access to constitution. GRI from Maharashtra has become the youngest, fastest female swimmer to swim across the Palk Strait. She is only 13 years old and completed this feat successfully by covering a digital distance of 29 km in 13 hours and 10 minutes. Standing Committee of National Wildlife Board announced to observe 5th October as National Dolphin Day. The Red Fort Festival Bharat Bhagya Vidhata was organized by Ministry of Culture in New Delhi from 25th March to 3rd April. Under this program, related to India's heritage, art, culture, etc. were organized. India's first Sai National Center of Excellence will be set up at Simla by Himachal Pradesh and Union Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. The center will train athletes in bicycle, motocross and mountain terrain biking. Union Environment Minister and Union Minister of Jal Shakti jointly released a detailed project report on rejuvenation of 13 major rivers. On March 29, 2022, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Biplobi Bharat Gallery at Victoria Memorial Hall in Kolkata. The gallery showcased the revolutionaries involved in freedom struggle for their opposition to the British rule. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the National Defence University building at Gandhinagar in Gujarat. Ministry of Rural Development organized 3rd edition of the Gender Samvad. It was organized under Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission. The Delhi government has announced the launch of mega campaign for urban farming. Under this, people will be encouraged to grow vegetables at home. The government will also organize a round-table conference for the same. Scotch State of Governance Ranking 2021. This is released by Scotch Group according to the performance of states in various projects at state, district and municipal level. First place was given to Andhra Pradesh and second place was given to West Bengal. Women at the rate work program started by Government of Karnataka. Objective is to provide necessary employment to 5 lakh educated women by the year 2026. IIT Hyderabad developed a smart ventilator called Jeevan Life Light for commercial use. It can be controlled with the help of a smartphone application. Union Minister of Civil Aviation and Government of Madhya Pradesh inaugurated the state's first drone school at Gwalior. In Madhya Pradesh, 4 more drone schools will be opened in addition to this. First drone fair Gwalior, first drone show was Lucknow, and first drone technology developed in IIT Guwahati. Next, Government of Maharashtra announces setting up of India's first medical city in Pune. The city will be named Indrayani Medicity. 24 different hospitals will be set up in the city. Indian Railway has commissioned the first Gati Shakti multi-modal cargo terminal at Thapar Nagar, Jharkhand in Asansol division. This is in line with the Gati Shakti scheme launched by Prime Minister. In the budget 2022-2023, it was announced to open 100 multi-modal cargo terminals. India's first World Peace Center will be set up at Gurgaon in Haryana. The center will promote education programs in coordination with ancient and modern knowledge. The Bihar government has announced that it will take digital documents related to land, including maps to the people of the state, from door to door. Bihar will be the first state in the country to do so. Tamil Nadu Petro Products Limited has become the first lab, that is linear alky benzene company in the world to receive Bureau of Indian Standard certification. Odisha has secured the top position in all India in terms of vaccination under Mission Indradhanush. Odisha achieved 90.5% coverage under this mission. India's first artificial intelligence robotics technology park was launched by Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru in Bengaluru, Karnataka. It aims to promote innovation in the field of AI. India's Mumbai city has become the first city in South Asia to set a target of zero carbon emission by 2050. India's longest ship ever, MB Ramprasad Bismil, arrived at Pandu port in Guwahati from Syama Prasad Mukherjee port in Haldia, West Bengal. The length of this ship is 90 meter and the width is 26 meter. Indian Army announces setting up of Chair of Excellence in New Delhi in honor of General Bipin Rawat. Mahanadi Coal Field Limited has become India's largest coal producing company by producing 157 million tons of coal in the financial year 2020-2021. Union Road Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari launched India's first green hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle, Toyota Mirai. Its aim is to help make the country carbon free. Kerala will be first state in India to introduce carbon neutral agriculture at selected locations. In the first phase, carbon neutral cultivation will be done in 13 farms. The Kerala government allocated Rs 6 crore for this in the budget 2022-2023. The government of Himachal Pradesh has released Apna Kangra app, which aims to promote the sale of local handicraft manufactured by self-help groups. Fish Setu app, released by central government. Through this, fishermen will be made aware of the aquatic farming technology. The central government launched My Rasan My Mobile app to identify a fair price to the beneficiary of the food security and to facilitate One Nation One Ration card system. Government of Karnataka launched India's first digital water data bank aquarium. This water data bank will collect a list of water data received from various institutions and provide reliable information on water. The government of Gujarat launched the new sports policy 2022-2027. Its objective is to promote sports talent in the state. As per report released, the state of Kerala recorded the lowest maternal mortality rate, 30 per lakh in the country. In India, the ratio is 103 per lakh according to the sample registration system SRS. Sagar Parikrama, as part of the Amrit Mahotsav of Independence, starting from Syamaji Krishna Verma Memorial in Gujarat on March 5, ending at Porbandar on March 6, jointly started by Department of Fisheries, Government of India, Gujarat Fishery Department, Indian Coast Guard, etc. Objective is to unite the fishing community of the coastal states of India and to promote fish production or other seafood exports. India's first mobile ambulance was launched in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, for the treatment of animals and roaming on the roads. Indian Railway has developed a safety system called Kavach. It is for the purpose to protect the railway from accidents. This technology will stop the train before any accident. Donate a pension program launched by the Ministry of Labour and Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandhan Yojana. Purpose is under this any person can donate the premium contribution of workers working under them. India first India's first industrial park with 100% female ownership has been opened at Hyderabad in Telangana. The park has been set up by FICCI Ladies Organization in collaboration with Telangana government. The state government will provide additional 10% subsidy to women entrepreneurs. On the occasion of Mahashivratri, 11.71 lakh earthen lamps were lit up in Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh, which included in the Guinness World Record. President Ramnath Kovind inaugurated Arogya Vanam in New Delhi with an aim to promote the importance of Ayurvedic plants and its positive impact on human health. The Arogya Vanam consists of 215 Ayurvedic plants. The Ministry of Culture and Ministry of Textiles organized Jharokha program to promote Indian handicrafts and art and culture. The program will be held at 16 locations across 13 states. Its first event was held at Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. India's largest floating solar power plant was inaugurated at Thoothukudi in Tamil Nadu. The plant can generate 42 million units of electricity annually. The plant was constructed by Southern Petroleum Industrial Corporation Limited, SPIC. The world's tallest statue in sleeping posture of Lord Buddha is being constructed at Bodh Gaya in Bihar. The statue is 30 feet high and 100 feet long, sculptured by Mintu Paul. The Mumbai Suburban Electric Supply has set up India's first smart managed EV charging station in New Delhi. This station can charge up to 5 electric vehicles at the same time. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils a statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj in Pune, Maharashtra. The statue is 9.5 feet high and is made of gunmetal. The Delhi government has launched a school health clinic to check the physical and mental health of its children. Union Health Minister Amit Shah announced 33% reservation in government jobs for women in Tripura. The central government has approved the opening of Global Center of the World Health Organization at Jamnagar in Gujarat to promote traditional system of medicine. It will be set up under the Ministry of Ayush. Government of India signed $125 million loan agreement with the World Bank to help poor groups in West Bengal to access social security services. For the first time, the Kerala High Court has constituted a full bench. फरवरी का देखते हैं अब. खिजादिया बर्ड सेंचुरी फ्रॉम गुजरात एंड बखीरा वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी फ्रॉम उत्तर प्रदेश वेयर included in Ramsar list. With this, the number of wetlands in India included in Ramsar has gone up to 49. On February 5, Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveiled a 216 feet tall statue of 11th century Bhakti saint Ramanujancharya in Hyderabad. It will be called a statue of equality. This idol is made of a punch loha, gold, silver, copper, brass and zinc. The tableau of Uttar Pradesh has been selected as the best tableau among the 12 state UTs which participated in Republic Day Parade on January 26, 2022. The tableau of Uttar Pradesh was based on the theme One District, One Product and Kashi Vishwanath Dham. India's second and world third largest cricket stadium is being constructed at Jaipur in Rajasthan. At present, the Narendra Modi Stadium is the largest cricket stadium in the world. India's first biomass-based hydrogen plant is being set up at Khandwa in Madhya Pradesh. It will produce 1 ton of hydrogen from 30 ton of biomass per day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Asia's largest bio-CNG plant, Govardhan plant at Indore in Madhya Pradesh. It will have capacity of 550 tons per day. India has become the first country in the world to introduce a DNA vaccine called Zycov-D against COVID-19. The vaccine has been produced by Ahmedabad-based Zydus Cadila company. The 9.02 kilometer long Atal Tunnel has been recognized as the longest highway tunnel in the world by World Book of Record. It is located at an altitude of 10,000 feet in eastern Pir Panjal range on the Leh Manali highway. It passes through the Rohtangla Pass. India has India's first bullet train station will be set up in Gujarat, Surat by December 2024. India's first bullet train will start between Mumbai and Ahmedabad. Jiva program. This is launched by NABARD in 11 states. Objective is to promote eco-friendly natural farming under watershed and Wadi program. Projects related to tribal development. Hope Express. This is Express, a kind of a state of the art of mosaic 3D radiation machine launched by Health Minister of Maharashtra. The objective is to take measures to prevention of cancer in the state. Union Road Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari and Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar inaugurated the rail cum road bridge over river Ganga in Munger district, Bihar. The bridge is built on NH 333B and the total length of the project is 14.5 km. The Ministry of Railway has approved the setting up of India's largest wrestling academy at Kishanganj, Delhi to promote wrestling. Maru Mahotsav was organized in Jaisalmer, Maru hai ye basically, in Rajasthan from February 13 to 16. Under this, regional folk dances were displayed. Mandu festival is in Madhya Pradesh. The Medram Jatara festival was organized by Koya tribe in Telangana from February 16 to 19. For this, 2.26 crore was allocated by Union Ministry of Tribal Affairs. It is the second largest fair in Asia. The New India Literacy Program for the period 2022-2027 was launched by Ministry of Education. Its aim is to promote adult education. The government has transformed adult education into education for all. India's Ayurvedic company Dabur India has become India's first plastic waste neutral company. It achieved this feat by recycling about 27,000 metric ton of plastic waste during the year 2021-2022. The Union Minister of Power R.K. Singh has set a target zero diesel use and use of renewable energy in agriculture in India by 2024. Rajasthan stood first in terms of solar power based electrification of household under the Saubhagya scheme. Agri Infinity program by Yes Bank. The objective is to promote digital financing for the agriculture sector. The Karma Park is being constructed at Bagamon in Idukki district of Kerala. The park has all the necessary facilities for the comfort of the people such as internet, kitchen, sofa, fridge, AC, etc. will be available. The Assam government launched India's first night navigational mobile application for the ferry services on the Brahmaputra river in Guwahati. The first journey of night with the navigation system was made between Guwahati and North Guwahati. Indian Railway will construct India's first cable-stayed railway bridge over Anji River in Riasi district of Jammu and Kashmir. The bridge will be constructed under the Udhampur, Srinagar and Baramulla rail link project. Its height will be 331 meters. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched Kisan Drone Yatra, an initiative of Garuda Aerospace Limited for spraying pesticides in the field in several states of India. Under this, 100 Kisan drones have been installed in 100 villages of 16 states of India. The Union Ministry of Culture and Archaeological Survey of India organized a 2-day international conference, Dev Yatanam Bhartiya Mandir Architecture, at Hampi, Karnataka. Its aim is to preserve India's cultural heritage. The Delhi Cabinet has approved the setting up of India's first electronic waste eco park. The park will recycle e-waste in safe manner. The 45th International Kolkata Book Fair was launched on February 28. The focus country this year was Bangladesh. वेस्ट टू वेल्थ क्रिएशन, वेस्ट होगा ये, ठीक है, वेस्ट टू वेल्थ क्रिएशन प्रोग्राम, दिस इज लॉन्च बाय सिडबी, स्मॉल इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. ऑब्जेक्टिव इज टू encourage women in Sundarbans of the West Bengal to take jewelry and sew pieces from the fish scales. The Aravali Biodiversity Park at Gurugram in Haryana has been declared India's first other effective area based on the conservation measures. The status of OECM is given by IUCN to those areas which conserve biodiversity but not protected areas. Union Ministry for Health and Family Welfare Dr. Mansukh Mandavia launched intensive mission Indradhanush 4.2. Its aim is to ensure complete immunization among children. This mission covers pregnant women and children. The world's largest igloo cafe has been opened at Gulmarg in Jammu and Kashmir. This cafe is made up of ice, which is called snow glue. It has a height of 37.5 feet and width of 44.5 feet. Jammu and Kashmir has become the first union territory to join the single window clearance system. Through this, the industrial services have been made online so that the investors can apply for the business. Darkathon 2022. Darkathon 2022 was organized by Narcotics Control Bureau (NCB) in New Delhi on February 15. Objective is to find solution to deal with the drug trafficking. The Bihar government announced to observe 15th February as Martyrs' Day in the memory of 34 freedom fighters killed in the police in Munger in 1932. India's first level 3 mobile biosafety laboratory was set up at Nasik, Maharashtra. The aim is to check the new emerging viral diseases in India. National Science Festival was jointly organized by National Institute of Technology and National Institute of Nutrition in Hyderabad. Project Arohan. The Assam government will launch the 4-year program in collaboration with the Tata Group. Its aim is to guide students and improve their skills. The World Economic Forum and National Institute of Urban Affairs launched the Sustainable Cities program. Under this, 5 to 7 cities of India will be decarbonized in 2 years. The first solar power of Indian Railway has been launched in Madhya Pradesh. It will have a capacity of 1.7 megawatt. First solar power plant of Indian Railway. गाइज ये पेज थोड़ा सा ब्लर है बट आई होप आपको दिख जाएगा. मैं पढ़ूंगा वो भी ध्यान से सुनना. थोड़ा सा ब्लर है, आई एम सॉरी फॉर दिस, कांट डू एनीथिंग. नेक्स्ट है, फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन इंडिया द ओशियंस 2022 कॉन्फ्रेंस वाज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड बाय द IIT मद्रास एंड नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ ओशियन टेक्नोलॉजी. मैं ये बता रहा हूँ, थोड़ा सा आप ना ब्राइटनेस इंक्रीज़ कर लेना, आपको अगर नहीं दिख रहा हो तो दिखने लगेगा. इट इज़ ए बाइनियल प्रोग्राम ऑफ ग्लोबल मेरीन रिसर्चर्स. Its objective is to discuss about tackling marine pollution, climate change, weather uncertainty, etc. Theme is to inspire innovative, sustainable development. The Ministry of Education has extended the duration of the Rashtriya Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan (RUSA) scheme till 2026. It was launched in 2013 with the objective of funding higher educational institutions. Next, the T49 tunnel is being constructed by Indian Railway under the Udhampur Srinagar Baramulla link road, which will be longest tunnel in India. The length of the tunnel will be 12.758 km. Minister of State for Culture and Parliamentary Affairs Arjun Ram Meghwal organized India's largest student career counseling 2022 in Bikaner, Rajasthan. More than 1 lakh students participated in program. A training program for a student and teacher was also organized here. The Delhi Police has become the first police force in country to launch a smart card arm license. Under this, a smart card will now have to be kept with oneself in place of the heavy arms license booklet. A Shastra app has also been introduced for this. The world's largest bell is being constructed on Chambal river front in Rajasthan. The weight of this bell is 82,000 kg. The central government has banned 54 Chinese apps under Section 69A of the IT Act for posing a threat to country's security. Earlier, 217 270 Chinese apps were banned in 2020. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman released the first color memory coin. Color memory coin. Panchtantra composed by on Panchtantra composed by Vishnu Sharma. Union Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways set up a Nikarsan Sadan dredging museum at Visakhapatnam. It presents historical models of different types of dredging. Dredging is the technique of discharging the debris from water bodies. Vedanta Limited Oil and Gas Producer Company Cairn has discovered oil reserves at Badmer, Rajasthan, which has been named Durga. Indian company Vedanta has tied up with Foxconn, a Taiwanese company, the world's largest electronics manufacturer, to manufacture semiconductors in India. This will boost domestic manufacturing of electronics in India. Instagram has launched the Take a Break feature globally. Under this, people will be helped to get rid of social media addiction. The Chhattisgarh government has launched the Rajiv Gandhi Gramin Landless Agricultural Laborer Nyaya Yojana. Under this, Rs 6,000 will be provided to landless farmers in the 2 installments. On 22nd February 2022, began Sarvatra Pujyate program was organized by Union Ministry of Science and Technology in Madhya Pradesh. It was inaugurated by President Ramnath Kovind through virtual medium. Its aim is to attract students towards science. The state of Manipur has been connected by goods train for the first time. The first goods train reached Rani Goidlu station in Manipur. The Indian Army has organized the first of its kind hackathon, Sanya Ran Kshetram at Maho in Himachal Pradesh. A session of expert was held for the training of participants in this program. Next है the Andhra Pradesh government launched AP Seva Portal 3.0 for better civic services. Through this, citizens living in remote areas can avail the benefit of government services sitting at home. Ministry of Culture has signed an agreement with SBI for development of Atmanirbhar Bharat Design Center. Its main objective is to promote Indian historical heritage and bring fame to GI products. Haryana Cabinet has approved the anti-conversion bill. Through this bill, it has been proposed to ban the conversion of religion in the state. Government of Tamil Nadu constituted Marine Elite Force at Nagapattinam to conserve biodiversity in Gulf of Mannar and Gulf of Pak. Under this, the endangered species will be protected. The country's first alcohol wine museum has been built in Goa. Alcohol showcases the culture of Goa. The taste of 500-year-old alcohol Feni attracts tourists. The Prime Minister Museum has been constructed at Teen Murti Bhavan in New Delhi. The museum showcases the lives of all former Prime Ministers. FinTech Open Summit program organized by Niti Aayog from February 7 to 28, inaugurated by Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw. Objective is to promote FinTech company and its associated industries. Parvatmala scheme. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the scheme for the hilly regions of India, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh and northeastern states. Its objective is to expand local railways, cables and ropeways, etc. Centre approves renaming of 3 places in Madhya Pradesh: Hosangabad as Narmadapuram, Babai as Makham Nagar, Shivpuri as Kundeswar Dham. India Press Freedom Report 2021. List of states that have targeted the media most. First place, Jammu and Kashmir. India's first water taxi services launched in Mumbai. It will connect Navi Mumbai with South Mumbai and Belapur. The state first biodiversity park has been opened in Mandi, district of Himachal Pradesh. Its main aim is to protect endangered plant. Odisha announces opening of gene bank nursery for the mangrove species. Its aim is to conserve mangrove forests. The country's second highest, first in Ladakh, tricolor has been hosted in Tawang city of Arunachal Pradesh. The tricolor is located at a height of 10,000 feet and the length of the flag is 104 feet. The flag has been hosted at Nagapana Natme Buddha Park in Tawang. India's first open rock museum inaugurated in Telangana. The museum showcased 35 different rocks of India. Their ages range from 3.3 billion years to 55 million years. Election Commission has decided to increase the expenditure limit for candidates contesting Lok Sabha Assembly elections. For the large Lok Sabha constituency, the expenditure increases from 70 lakh to 95 lakh, and for a small Lok Sabha constituency, the expenditure increases from 54 lakh to 75 lakh. For a large assembly, the expenditure increased from 28 lakh to 40 lakh. For a small assembly, the expenditure increased from 20 lakh to 28 lakh. Harpreet Singh Chandi, an officer of British Army of the Indian origin, became the first Indian origin woman to reach the South Pole. He completed the expedition in 2 years on foot. She is also known as Polar Preet. Ministry of Railways announces renaming of Kevadia railway station in Gujarat as Ekta Nagar railway station. Mission Amanat. This is launched by Railway Protection Force. Objective is to track the lost belongings of passengers and to make available the information on railway website. The 24th National E-Governance Conference was held in Hyderabad, Telangana. Award in the field of digital transformation in 6 categories were also given during the event. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates MSME Technology Center in Puducherry. The center will promote about 2,000 MSMEs as well as provide training to 20,000 youth. The National Youth Festival was held in Puducherry from January 12 to 16. India's first coal to methanol manufacturing plant set up in Hyderabad. It has been manufactured by Bharat Earth Electrical Limited. Its capacity is 0.25 tons per day. Kala Kumbh was organized by National Gallery of Modern Art in New Delhi. This is Kala Kumbh, okay? Under this, the stories of heroes involved in the Indian independence movement were depicted on 750 meters long scroll. The Union government has announced to celebrate 16th January as National Startup Day. There are currently about 60,000 startups in India. On the occasion of birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, on January 23, a hologram statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was unveiled at India Gate. The statue is 28 feet high. The government of India decided to merge Amar Jawan Jyoti with Jyoti of National War Memorial. Amar Jawan Jyoti was built in 1972 in the memory of soldiers martyred in Indo-Pak War of 1971. The National War Memorial was built in 2019, okay, and 2019, in which names of martyr soldiers from 1947 to 2020 are recorded. Himachal Pradesh has become the first smoke-free state in India. The first milestone has been achieved while riding on the back of the welfare scheme like Ujjwala Yojana of the centre and Himachal Grihini Suvidha scheme of the state government. The state has also become 100% LPG enabled state in country. The central government celebrated the birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on January 23 as Prakram Divas. This year, 125th birth anniversary of Subhash Chandra Bose was celebrated. West Bengal celebrated it as Desh Nayak Divas. On the occasion of Republic Day, the central government removed the tune Abide With Me from the beating retreat ceremony and included the tune of Ae Mere Watan Ke Logo. Ae Mere Watan Ke Logo was written by poet Pradeep during the Indo-China War, which was first sung by Lata Mangeshkar in 1963. India's first Para Badminton Academy was launched at Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. Its aim is to further improve India's performance at 2024 Paralympics. Ministry of Electronics (IT) approves setting up of India's first Griffin Innovation Center in Kerala. It will be set up in collaboration with Tata Steel Limited. India's largest electric vehicle charging station has been constructed at Gurugram in Haryana. It was designed by National Highway for electric vehicles. It has 100 charging points which can charge 576 vehicles in a day. India has decided to convert 150 villages in 12 states into Uttam Grams in collaboration with Israel. Israel has also set 29 Center of Excellence in 12 states of India. This will help the farmers to adopt innovative technology in agriculture sector. Government of Haryana and Himachal Pradesh signed an agreement for construction of Adi Badri Dam at Yamuna Nagar in Haryana. The Saraswati River will be renovated through this dam. The dam will get water from Somb River in Himachal Pradesh which goes into Yamuna. Prajakta Kohli has become India's first United Nations Development Programme Young Climate Champion. He has made significant contribution in the field of women's rights, education through YouTube, Instagram, etc. District Good Governance Index issued for 20 districts of Jammu Kashmir. Issued for the first time in India by Union Home Minister Amit Shah. First place Jammu, second place Doda. On 15th January 2022, on the occasion of Army Day, the world's largest national flag made of khadi was displayed in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. The length of this flag is 225 feet and the width is 150 feet. Kerala has released India's first state-level bird atlas. This atlas contains 365 species of birds. Minister of State for Culture Meenakshi Lekhi launched the Northeast on Wheels campaign in New Delhi to promote the culture of Northeast states. Under this, 75 bikers participating in expedition will be selected from all over the country and will cover about 9,000 km in Northeast region in 6 groups. The Haryana government has announced the setting up of country's first heli hub at Gurugram. In this hub, helicopters will have all the facilities at one place. After the launch of battery-operated boats in Kochi, Kerala, it has become the first city in India to have a hydro metro project. The project has been named Mujiris. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced to celebrate December 26 as Bir Bal Divas. The day will be celebrated to pay homage to 4 sons of Guru Gobind Singh. Khadi and Village Industries Commission launched India's first mobile honey processing van in Ghaziabad, UP. The quality of honey will also be tested by processing it in this van. Jeri Hamlet was declared as the first milk village of the Jammu Kashmir. The Indian Council of Medical Research has approved a kit that will be used to detect Omicron. The kit is manufactured by Tata Medical and Diagnostic and is named Omisure. The Kerala High Court has become India's first paperless court to convert courts into smart courts. Ganjam district of Odisha has been declared as India's first child marriage free district. Under the Nirbhaya Khadi Kadhi campaign, Ganjam district achieved the feat of preventing child marriages. India's first geo-scientific park will be constructed at Lamta in Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh. The construction of this park will promote the conservation of geo-scientific heritage. Mana Uru Mana Badi program launched by Telangana government. Objective under this infrastructure will be created in the schools so as to increase the quality of education. NEET 3.0 National Education Alliance for Technology NEET 3.0 was launched by Union Ministry of Education. Under this, the use of best technological solution developed in the field of education will be encouraged among the students. This will increase the ability of youth to learn and think. The Gujarat High Court becomes the first state in India to launch Justice Clock. It will have LED display wall within the court which will display the pending cases and disposal of cases. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurated Kalpana Chawla Space Science Research Center in Chandigarh. Its aim is to train students in space science. The Uttar Pradesh government announced to name the Mainpuri Sainik School after General Bipin Rawat. Nirmaya scheme. The scheme was launched in Assam by the National Health Mission. Its objective is to implement public digital health technology in the state. HDFC Bank has named the best private bank in India at the Global Private Banking Awards 2021. Shivangi Singh became the first woman pilot to fly Rafale fighter aircraft at Republic Day parade on January 26, 2022. The central government has given ownership of Air India to Tata Group. Farmers of Doda district of Jammu Kashmir are promoting the cultivation of lavender, which is being called the Purple Revolution. Cultivation of lavender flower is being promoted under Aroma Mission. An inquiry committee headed by Supreme Court Judge Indu Malhotra has been constituted for the lapses in the security of Prime Minister in Punjab. The first global Surya Namaskar program was organized by the Ministry of Ayush on 14th January. Former Goa Chief Minister Pratap Singh Rane has been given the status of lifelong cabinet minister in a state council of ministers. Pratap Singh Rane, a 11-time MLA in Goa, longest serving MLA. He also holds a record for having served as Chief Minister of the state for 6 terms, a little less than 16 years, between 1980 and 2007. The ninth edition of North East Festival was held in Guwahati, Assam from 7th to 9th January 2022. It aimed to promote tourism and investment in Northeast India. This year's theme was Connecting People, Celebrating Lives. Cerium, a provider of aviation statistics to travel, finance and aerospace and aviation industries, has placed Chennai Airport hold the 8th rank in world for on-time efficiency among large international airports for 2021. It is the only airport in India to be listed in top 10. The first place was backed by Miami Airport in United States. India highest football stadium was built in Leh, Ladakh. Its height is 11,000 feet. Kumbalangi village in Cochin became the India's first sanitary napkin-free village under Avalkai initiative. केरला में है ये. Minister of State for Culture Meenakshi Lekhi released a pictorial comic book titled India's Women Unsung Heroes to pay tribute to women freedom fighters. The Uttar Pradesh government has declared 4 villages of Bahraich near the Nepal border as revenue villages. After this, these villages will be able to get the benefit of all the government schemes. South Korean company POSCO signs MOU with the Indian company Adani Group to set up a steel plant in Gujarat. Under the agreement, an investment of 37,000 crore will be made in Gujarat. The first podcast title, Kissa Khaki Ka, was released by Delhi Police. Through this, Delhi Police will aware the public of its activities. Ahmedabad's Sundarban Mini Zoo has launched Adopt an Animal initiative to overcome financial hardships during the pandemic. Under this initiative, and the adopter will bear monthly maintenance cost of adopted animal. दिसंबर का देखते हैं आप. प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी inaugurated the first phase Kashi Vishwanath corridor project built with an amount of 339 crore. National Energy Conservation Day was celebrated on December 14 with the theme Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Energy Efficient India. The National Commission for Women has launched the She is Change Maker program for women representatives. Its aim is to improve the skill of women political leaders at every level. In December 2021, Kaju Valley wetland in Tamil Nadu was declared the 16th bird sanctuary of the state. Kaju Valley is second largest saltwater lake in South India. Microsoft launched the Cyber Security Skills program under which more than 1 lakh Indians will be trained in cyber security by 2022. On December 11, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Surya Canal National Project, the largest project in Uttar Pradesh. 5 rivers, Ghagra, Saryu, Rapti, Banganga, Rohini have been connected under this project. Byasi hydroelectric project has been constructed on river Yamuna in Uttarakhand with a capacity of 120 megawatt. In India, the first case of infection from Omicron, the new variant of corona, was reported in Karnataka. First case in the world is South Africa. Ministry of Rural Development and Flipkart signed an agreement for empowerment of self-help groups and to bring them under ambit of e-commerce. Under this, market will be provided to workers of self-help groups. Durga Puja, the famous festival of Kolkata in India, has been included in the list of UNESCO cultural heritage. Hashtag Care for Hockey campaign. This is launched by Bajaj Allianz General Insurance. The objective is to promote development of hockey in India. Rani Rampal was the face of this campaign. The Union Cabinet has approved the Ken-Betwa link project. The total cost of will be 446.05 crore. The Daudhan Dam will be constructed under this project. This will benefit the regions of UP and MP. NTPC launched India's first green hydrogen-based energy storage project from Simhadri Thermal Power Station in Visakhapatnam. India has set a target of becoming carbon neutral by 2070. Niti Aayog announces setting up of 1,000 Atal Tinkering Labs in Jammu Kashmir. This lab helps in developing a scientific mindset in school students. Niti Aayog launched E-Sawari India Electric Bus Coalition in collaboration with CESL and WRI India. Its aim is to promote the use of electric buses in the country. Union Home Minister Amit Shah laid the foundation stone of Ma Umiya Dham Vikas Pariyojana in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Punjab government declares Jagannath Rath Yatra of Lord Krishna as annual state festival. India's first international arbitration meditation center was inaugurated in Hyderabad in Telangana. Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of Ganga Expressway at Shahjahanpur in Uttar Pradesh. It will be longest expressway in UP, 594 km. Project Amber, launched by National Skill Development Corporation and Generation India Foundation in New Delhi. The objective is to train more than 30,000 youth in the country. Abhaya project by Delhi Police. क्या है ये project? The objective is to train girls and make them aware for the safety and security. Odisha's longest bridge, T-Setu, built on Mahanadi in Cuttack district of Odisha, was inaugurated. Its length is 3.4 km. This bridge is of T-shape. The Union Cabinet on December 15, 2021 has approved a proposal to increase the age of marriage of women from 18 years to 21 years. It has to amend Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 to make it a law. A 3-day flute festival was held in Pilibhit, Uttar Pradesh, where the record of making world longest flute, 16 feet 6 inch, was set. More than 2,000 dogs have been infected with parvovirus in Amravati city of Maharashtra. Government of Gujarat organized river festival on the banks of Tapi river in Surat to honor the river. Right to Pee campaign launched in Nagpur, Maharashtra. The objective is to provide clean and free toilets to its citizens. The name of Jhansi railway station in Uttar Pradesh has been changed to Virangana Lakshmi Bai railway station. Sankalp Memorial was unveiled in Andaman and Nicobar to pay homage to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Jharkhand Assembly passes a bill to prevent mob lynching. A road in Sikkim has been renamed from Jawaharlal Nehru Road to Narendra Modi Marg. The Central Drug Standard Control Organization has approved 2 new corona vaccines, Carbovax and Covovax. Molnupiravir drug for treatment of corona in India. Union Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated the Bharat Darshan Park in New Delhi. In this park, 21 artifacts have been made from scraps of trains. The Delhi Cabinet has approved the setting up of the first Teachers University in New Delhi. It will act as a hub in preparing the best quality teachers in Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of 4 hydropower projects in Himachal Pradesh, which are as follow: Renuka Ji Dam Project, Dhaula Siddha Hydropower Project, Luhri Stage 1 Hydropower Project, and Savra Kuddu Hydroelectric Project. The Tamil Nadu government announced Tamil Thai Vajthu, an invocation sung in praise of Mother Tamil, as the state anthem, and directed everyone present to stand throughout its rendition. Government of Jammu Kashmir announces issue of trilingual land passport in Hindi, Urdu, and English. अटल इनोवेशन रैंकिंग आया है, इशूड बाय यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन. फर्स्ट पोजीशन है इसमें आईआईटी मद्रास का. अब देखेंगे नवंबर 2021 का करंट अफेयर. यूनियन पावर मिनिस्टर आर के सिंह इनॉग्रेटेड द पाकुम दूल हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक प्रोजेक्ट ऑन मरुसूदर रिवर, a tributary of Chenab in Jammu Kashmir. It has a capacity of 1000 megawatt. Srinagar, the summer capital of Jammu Kashmir, has been included in the list of UNESCO Creative Cities Network (UCCN) with an aim to promote yoga. India's first national Yogasana Championship has been organized in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. India's first grass conservation center was inaugurated at Ranikhet, Uttarakhand, where various species of grasses will be preserved. The government of Arunachal Pradesh adopted the Pakke Declaration, which is based on climate change, during the meeting held at Pakke Tiger Reserve. The declaration focuses on 5 topics. Union Minister Piyush Goyal launched India's first digital food museum at Thanjavur in Tamil Nadu, which has been developed by FCI, Food Corporation of India. India's first fisheries business incubator was set up at Gurugram in Haryana, which was inaugurated by Union Minister Purushottam Rupala. This will boost the startup related to fish. On 19th November, 552 birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev, the founder of Sikhism, was celebrated. It is also known as Prakash Parv or Guru Parv. The Ministry of Home Affairs has named the Sadar Bazar Police Station in Delhi the best police station in the country for the year 2021. Andhra Pradesh has been accorded the status of Best Maritime State in country by Department of Fisheries. Best Marine District is Balasore, Odisha. Best Inland State is Telangana. HSBC India launched India's first credit card and made of polyvinyl chloride (PVC). SBI Bank has launched Video Life Certificate service for pensioners. The central government has announced the launch of the Nutrition Smart Village program with an aim to remove malnutrition from country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has laid the foundation stone of Noida International Airport at Jewar in Uttar Pradesh. The airport is targeted to be completed by 2024. This will be India's first net zero emission airport. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highway has approved the constitution of a National Road Safety Board to comply with the new traffic rules. This board will have at least 3 and maximum 7 members. The first state-of-the-art laboratory in the country has been developed by Department of Food and Public Distribution at Gurugram, Haryana for domestic testing of grain samples. The Purvanchal Expressway was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 16th November 2021 in Sultanpur district of Uttar Pradesh. The length of this expressway is 341 km. The purpose is taking off and landing Air Force fighter jets in case of an emergency. The total cost of construction of this expressway is about 22,500 crores. The Swadesh project was launched by National Brain Research Center, Haryana. It is world's first multimodal brain imaging data and analytics. The village of Pochampalli in Telangana has been selected as one of the best tourist villages by United Nations World Tourism Organization. The world's highest rail pillar bridge is being constructed in Manipur by Indian Railways. Its height will be 141 meters, which will break the record of Mala Rijika Bridge, 139 centimeter in Montenegro, Europe. Arunachal Pradesh launches India's first organically certified fruit kiwi. Udan Utsav was celebrated at Bir Surinder Sai Airport at Jharsuguda in Odisha. Energy Efficiency Index 2020 issued by Union Ministry of Power and Bureau of Emergency Energy Efficiency. First place is Karnataka, second place is Rajasthan. India has launched 41st scientific expedition to Antarctica involving 23 scientists. The first team reaches Maitri station. Noida International Airport is being made India's first net zero carbon emitting airport. Mysore Declaration. The objective is to recognize citizen centric services at centers of governance. CSIR Curiosity Program. India's first virtual science laboratory for children was launched. Objective is to develop a scientific. चलिए गाइस, अब देखते हैं हम लोग मेजर इकोनॉमिक्स के इकोनॉमिक के इवेंट 2021-2022 का एक एक करके देखेंगे। पहला यहाँ पे ट्रेड एंड डेवलपमेंट रिपोर्ट 2022 आया है। दिस इज़ रिलीज्ड बाय अंकटैड के द्वारा इसको रिलीज़ किया गया, यूनाइटेड नेशंस कन्वेंशन ऑन ट्रेड एंड डेवलपमेंट। ठीक है, अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस रिपोर्ट द इंडियन इकोनॉमी विल ग्रो बाय 5.7% in 2022 and 4.7% in 2023. At the same time, the world economy will grow at the rate of 2.6% in 2022. Next, in October 2022, RBI has issued a concept note on a central bank digital currency, that is CBDC, which is digitized form of notes. Next, according to Union Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry, India ranks third in world in fish production and is the second largest aquaculture country. थर्ड है वर्ल्ड में और सेकेंड लार्जेस्ट है एक्वाकल्चर कंट्री में। अकॉर्डिंग टू ए रिसेंटली रिलीज्ड रिपोर्ट, इंडिया विल बिकम द वर्ल्ड्स थर्ड लार्जेस्ट इकोनॉमी बाय ईयर 2029. Recently, the Import-Export Bank of India, that is Exim Bank, provided a line of credit of $448 million for infrastructure development in Uzbekistan. अगला है, अकॉर्डिंग टू ए रिपोर्ट रिलीज्ड बाय नीति आयोग एंड टाइफैक, देयर विल बी 100% इलेक्ट्रिक टू व्हीलर्स इन इंडियन मार्केट बाय 2026-2027. According to a recent projection released by United Nations, India will become the world's most populous country in 2023. According to the recently released India Bioeconomy Report 2022, India bioeconomy is projected to reach $150 billion by 2025 and $300 billion by 2030. India's bioeconomy is $80 billion in 2021. According to a report released by Niti Aayog, India is at bottom of the world in terms of spending on research and development. India's expenditure on research is 0.7% of its GDP. According to a report released by Niti Aayog and TAIAC, there will be 100% two-wheeler electric vehicles in Indian market by 2026-2027. According to the recently released World Investment Report of UN UNCTAD, India ranks 7th among foreign direct investment recipient. The top FDI recipient country is US. Recently, Russia has become second largest oil supplier to India after Iraq. India is the third largest oil importer in the world after US and China. According to a report released by World Bank, India was the top foreign remittance recipient country in the year 2021. India has received over 89 billion dollar in remittance in 2021, and Mexico is second place, whereas China is at third place. According to a report released by central government, India has received foreign direct investment FDI of $83.57 billion during the fiscal year 2022. US was India's top trading partner country in the year 2021-2022. The governor of the Bank of Chile, Mario Merkel, has been honored with the Governors of the Year award at the Central Banking Awards 2022. Project Bank Sakhi. This project is launched by Bank of Maharashtra in Odisha, and it will ensure easy access to the people of Odisha to open a bank account. House Work is Work initiative. This was launched by Axis Bank. The objective is to promote the participation of educated women in India in the workforce. Lakshmi for Lakshmi initiative. This was launched by HDFC Mutual Fund. The purpose is to resolve the issue associated with women's investors by financial experts and guide. RBI, in association with National Payment Corporation of India, has launched UPI 123 Pay and DG Sathi for digital payments. It will solve the issue related to digital payments of the customers. Presently, it is available in Hindi and English, both the languages. In 2021, US was India's top trading partner country with a trade of $112 billion, whereas China stood at second place. The Export Import Bank of India, that is Exim Bank, and Government of Sri Lanka have signed a $500 million loan agreement. The unemployment rate in India has reached 7.91% in December 2021. Urban unemployment is 9.30%, whereas rural unemployment is less than urban, that is 7.28%. Karnataka Bank has been conferred with the Digital Transformation Award DX 2021 by Confederation of Indian Industry. According to a report released by International Labour Organization, global unemployment is projected to reach 5.9%, that is 207 million in the year 2022. India has become the world's largest exporter of cucumber. Okay, according to World Inequality Report 2022, 1% of the rich in India have one fifth, that is 22% of the total national income. Therefore, India is included among the unequal and poor countries of the world. India received foreign direct investment of $81.97 billion in year 2020-2021, which is the highest ever annual FTI. Next is ADB has approved a loan of rupees 2653.05 crore to improve urban services in India. DBS Bank, headquartered Singapore, a title of World's Best Bank, is titled of World Best Bank as per Forbes list of best banks for the year 2021. And DBS Bank has also received the India's Best International Bank 2021 award issued by Asia Money. RBI has made legal entity identifier mandatory for a capital or current account a transaction of rupees 50 crore or above. A legal entity identifier will be a 20-digit number which will be used to improve financial quality. Next, India's private sector bank, Axis Bank, has been awarded the Asian Bank of the Year for its outstanding performance in investment and issuance of credit. Niti Aayog has proposed to set up a full stack digital banks which will work primarily through internet to offer their services and not on physical branches. The central government has allocated rupees 4,445 crore for the PM Mitra Park scheme. It aims to create supply chain resilient in the field of textile industry so that weaving, dyeing, printing of garments, manufacturing can be done at one place. A new series of wage rate index, that is WRI, has been released by Ministry of Labor and Employment with the base year 2016. India ranked 40th out of 43 countries in the Global Pension Index 2021. Mukesh Ambani has been declared as the richest portion of the country for continuous 14 years in the list of Indian rich people released by Forbes in October 2021. The government of India has signed a $112 million loan agreement with Asian Money Development Bank to improve water supply in Jharkhand. The government of India has signed a $300 million agreement with ADB to improve rural connectivity in Maharashtra. HDFC Bank has been recognized as overall best company of India in the Asia Money 2021 poll. India's first Euro Green Bond has been launched by Power Finance Corporation Limited (PFC). 11th is This is 11th Maharatna company. HDFC Bank has launched green and sustainable deposits to tackle climate change. The money deposited under this will be used to finance green and sustainable housing loans, solutions, and services. Next is Kotak Mahindra Bank has launched Neo platform based on artificial intelligence. The objective is to facilitate the easy repayment of loans for customers. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has launched the Ubharte Sitare funds in Lucknow to promote exports. The USF was being set up by Exim Bank and SIDBI to avail easy funds for micro, small, and medium enterprises or companies. Who has launched the Small Business Loan Initiative in India? Answer is Facebook India. Fourth Indian firm to cross $100 billion is Infosys. Where did Amazon launch its first digital hub in India to create awareness about benefits of e-commerce to MSME? Answer is Gujarat. Which company has acquired the stake of Mumbai International Airport? Answer is Adani Group. Kotak Mahindra Bank has launched a mobile app called Pay Your Contact for its customers. It will enable the customer to send or pay money to or any contact of his contacts through the any payment app. The government of India signed a $32 million loan agreement with World Bank for development of health projects in Mizoram. SBI Bank launched Arogya Healthcare Business Loan for the healthcare sector. Under this, an easy loan of up to 100 crore will be given to sectors related to healthcare that will get 10 years to repay. Kavach Personal Loan Scheme. SBI Bank has launched this scheme for customers to meet the medical expenses for the treatment of COVID-19. Under this, customers will be given a loan of up to 5 lakh at 8.5% annual interest for 60 months. Globally, Life Insurance Corporation of India has become the third strongest and 10th most valued brand. Singapore 29% has topped it in terms of foreign direct investment in 2021 in India. मतलब सिंगापुर का ज़्यादा कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा है FDI में in India में. And second is America, and Gujarat was the top recipient of FDI among the states. SIDBI, a small industries development bank of India, has launched two loans schemes for MSME, that is Savas for health sector and Arog for organic growth and recovery. RBI has imposed a penalty of 3 crore on ICICI for non-compliance of directions in matters of transfer of securities from one category to another. The two countries have unveiled a 10-year roadmap to strengthen India-UK bilateral trade ties. According to the Migration and Development Brief report released by World Bank, India was the largest remittance recipient in the year 2020. India has been the largest remittance recipient since 2008. SBI Mutual Fund has become the first mutual fund company to cross the turnover of rupees 5 lakh crore as per the average asset under management. RBI has launched a new security acquisition scheme GSAP for purchase of government security. Its objective is to increase the participation of market and market participants. The World Bank has planned a credit guarantee of $100 million for the solar rooftop program in India. This scheme will provide concessional loan to MSME for setting up solar units. Now we'll see major defense science and technology events. Okay, let's begin with the month wise. November 2022. Recently, Elon Musk company SpaceX launched the world's most powerful rocket, Falcon Heavy, from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Next is DRDO. Recently, DRDO conducted the third successful test fire of Agni Prime ballistic missile from Abdul Kalam Island off the coast, Odisha. On November 5th to 7th, ISRO, in collaboration with the Ministry of Science and Technology, will organize the first conference on Akash Tattva in Dehradun. Its objective is to promote India's progress in the field of space technology. Garuda 7. This is an exercise, and this exercise is being organized in Jodhpur from 26th October to 12th November between Air Force of India and France. The first trilateral exercise between the navies of India, Tanzania, and Mozambique was conducted in Tanzania. Indian Navy ship INS Tarkus participated in it. अक्टूबर का देखेंगे. The Indian Air Force has inducted the first batch of indigenously developed LCH light combat helicopter Prachand. Dragonfly rotorcraft which will be launched by NASA in the year 2027 to study Saturn's largest satellite Titan. China recently launched the first space-based solar telescope Kaofu 1 to study Sun. President Draupadi Murmu inaugurated the Param Kamrup supercomputer at IIT Guwahati. The third test of Agni Prime by DRDO was carried out in October 2022 off the Odisha coast. Tesla company CEO Elon Musk unveiled the prototype of Optimus robot. Maritime exercise IBSA Mar 7 between the navies of India, Brazil, South Africa was held in South Africa, in which Indian Navy ship INS Tarkus participated. For the first time, the abundance of sodium on the moon was mapped by X-ray spectrometer class mounted on Chandrayaan-2 orbiter launched by ISRO. Short India कंप्यूटर इमरजेंसी रिस्पॉन्स टीम बोलते हैं इसको, इन एसोसिएशन विथ पावर CSIRT conducted cyber security exercise Power X 2022. ISRO on 23rd October launched 36 satellites of UK's Global Communication Network OneWeb from GSLV Mark 3. अब सितंबर में देखते हैं अभ्यास 01/2022. The Coast Guard of India and America conducted a joint exercise in Chennai. A wild Arctic wolf was successfully cloned for the first time in the world by Beijing-based gene form, and it was named Maya. NASA's Perseverance called Mars Oxygen in Situ Resource Utilization Experiment MOXIE Mars rover extracts first oxygen from red planet by converting CO2 into oxygen. Indian Navy decommissioned INS Ajay in Mumbai after 32 years of service. The United Arab Emirates has announced the launch of its first lunar rover named Rasid in November 2022. On 2nd September 2022, Prime Minister Narendra Modi commissioned India's first indigenous aircraft carrier INS Vikrant at Cochin Shipyard Limited. Recently, China successfully tested the first fully solar-powered unmanned aircraft, Qimingxing 50 or Morning Star 50. It can fly up to a height of 20 to 100 km. Indian Navy launched the third warship Taragiri, built under Project 17A in Mumbai. It has been constructed by Majgaon Dock Shipyard Limited. Gagan Strike. Indian Army and Indian Air Force organized a joint exercise in Punjab and Haryana. Parvat Prahar. Indian Army organized this exercise at an altitude of 14,000 feet in Ladakh. काकादू 2022 मल्टीनेशनल एक नेवल एक्सरसाइज था हेल्ड इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया. इंडियाज INS सतपुड़ा एंड P8I मैरीटाइम पेट्रोल एयरक्राफ्ट टुक पार्ट इन इट. काकादू 2022. अगस्त में आते हैं, अगस्त 2022 एक्सरसाइज स्काईलाइट हुआ. दिस एक्सरसाइज वॉज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड बाय इंडियन आर्मी to test the operational readiness and robustness of its high-tech satellite communication systems in the event of an attack by an adversary. India gifted Dornier 228 to Sri Lanka on the occasion of 75th anniversary of independence. Its objective is to enhance India-Sri Lanka maritime security and mutual trust. Indian Army contingent Gorkha Rifles participated in the multinational exercise Vostok 2022 held in Russia. Indian Coast Guard conducted the National Maritime Search and Rescue exercise SAREX 2022 in Chennai. Recently, South Korea launched its first lunar mission, the Nuri, from Cape Canaveral Space Force Base in Florida. Recently, ISRO has launched the first 3D virtual space museum, Spark. Through this, people can see pictures and videos related to history and ISRO launch vehicles, satellites, missions, etc. IT Hyderabad researchers from LV Prasad Eye Institute and Center for Cellular and Molecular Biology developed India's first 3D printed artificial cornea. It was trialed into rabbit eyes. India's first observatory will be set up in Uttarakhand to monitor activities in space. It will also play an important role in monitoring space debris. A team of 5 women officers of Indian Navy completed its first maritime surveillance mission in the Arabian Sea. He accomplished this mission by Dornier. They basically Dornier 228 aircraft. ISRO launched a smallest rocket named SSLV Azadi Sat as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and it was launched to hoist the tricolor in space. Now we'll see current from Defense and Science Technology of July 2022. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh launched the 4th warship INS Dunagiri, built under Project 17A in Kolkata. It is manufactured by Garden Reach Shipbuilders Limited. ISRO Chairman S. Somnath inaugurated the Human Space Flight Expo at Nehru Planetarium, Bangalore. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the first passenger drone Varun, built for the Indian Navy. On July 16, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh decommissioned INS Sindhu Dhwaj from the Indian Navy after 35 years of service. Recently, ISRO-run Satish Dhawan Space Center launched a mobile exhibition named Space on Wheels in Tripura. It includes models of Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan, navigation satellite, etc. The Drug Controller General of India (DCGI) has approved India's first vaccine, Sarvavac, built to fight cervical cancer. The vaccine has been developed by the Serum Institute of India. 19-year-old Janvi Dangoti, a resident of Andhra Pradesh, India, has become the youngest analog astronaut of the Analog Astronaut Training Center. India's first indigenous aircraft carrier INS Vikrant will be inducted in the Navy on the occasion of Amrit Mahotsav. It has been included in the Indian Navy. So this is an old report. The Union Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, inaugurated India's first autonomous navigation facility, Tihan, at IIT Hyderabad. The Indian Navy inducted the first Advanced Light Helicopter ALH Indian Naval Air Squadron 324 INS 324 into INS Dega at Visakhapatnam. Researchers from Indian Institute of Science have developed an analog chipset named Aryabhat-1. This chipset will be helpful in speeding up artificial intelligence based applications. चलिए अब देख लेते हैं मेजर इंटरनेशनल इवेंट्स 2021-22 के। स्टार्ट करेंगे नवंबर 2022 से। नवंबर 2022 में पहला आपको दिख रहा है, ऑन 1 नवंबर 2022 द अफ्रीकन कंट्री घाना एज्यूम्ड द प्रेसिडेंसी ऑफ यूनाइटेड नेशन सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल। सेकेंड है, रिसेंटली परमा क्राइसिस हैज़ बीन सेलेक्टेड एज कॉलिन्स डिक्शनरी वर्ड ऑफ द ईयर। Next, the longest passenger train in the world has been run in Switzerland. Its length is about 2 kilometers with 100 coaches. नेक्स्ट अक्टूबर में आएंगे, इंडियाज मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट फॉर एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स वी मुरलीधरन पार्टिसिपेटेड इन दाकर इंटरनेशनल फोरम ऑन पीस एंड सिक्योरिटी इन अफ्रीका हेल्ड इन सेनेगल। नेक्स्ट है, ग्लोबल यूथ क्लाइमेट समिट वाज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड ऑन 20 to 22 अक्टूबर in Khulna, Bangladesh. Its aim is to unite youth in tackling the climate crisis. Next, recently Tesla company CEO Elon Musk has bought Twitter for $44 billion. Recently, India signed agreement with Singapore for export of green energy from 2025. The meeting of Counter-Terrorism Committee of United Nations Security Council was held in Mumbai for the first time. The meeting was chaired by Ruchira Kamboj, a permanent representative of India to the United Nations. Next is, in the year 2023, 12th World Hindi Conference will be organized in Fiji. India was represented in this by external Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. This conference is organized once in 3 years. Next, the first India ASEAN Startup Festival was organized in Bogor, Indonesia, and it aims to enhance cooperation in the field of science and technology and innovation between India and ASEAN countries. Recently, China and Pakistan have started the construction of 3 corridors in health, digital, and green sectors. Recently, Sarang Utsav 2022 was organized by Indian Embassy in South Korea. It is a festival showcasing Indian culture. Next है, during the Russia-Ukraine war, Russia occupied 4 regions of Ukraine, that is Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporozhye and Kherson regions. India has signed an agreement with Armenia for the export of arms worth more than 2000 crores. नेक्स्ट आएगा, द यूरोपियन पार्लियामेंट अप्रूव्ड द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ ए सिंगल चार्जिंग पोर्ट फॉर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक गुड्स इन द यूरोपियन यूनियन बाय 2024. द इंडियन गवर्नमेंट हैज़ ऑब्जेक्टेड द यूएस एम्बेसडर Donald Bloom's visit to POK during his Pakistan visit. Military coup in Burkina Faso on 30th September 2022 was taken over by Army Captain Ibrahim Traore. Captain Ibrahim officially became the president of Burkina Faso. Recently, the Global Forest Sector Outlook 2050 report was released by Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO). Recently, Poverty and Shared Prosperity 2022 report was released by World Bank. Recently, Education 4.0 India report was jointly launched by World Economic Forum, UNICEF and UAH. Recently, the Planet Report 2022 was released by Worldwide Fund, and Kazakhstan renamed its capital again from Nur Sultan to Astana. The 5th Assembly of International Solar Alliance was held in New Delhi from October 17 to 20, chaired by India's Energy Minister R.K. Singh. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar launched the book Modi at the 20 Dreams Meet Delivery in New Zealand. MOU was signed between National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology, Japan, and All India Institute of Ayurveda, India, for enhancing technical capabilities of educational institutions. ICC has partnered with UNICEF to empower women and promote gender equality. FATF has recently removed Pakistan from grey list. In 2018, Pakistan was placed in grey list. Cyclone Sitarang in the Bay of Bengal affected West Bengal and Bangladesh. It is named by Thailand. WHO has issued medical product alert on 4 cough and cold syrup made by Maiden Pharmaceuticals in India after 66 children died in Gambia. For its investigation, a four-member committee was constituted under the chairmanship of Dr. Y.K. Gupta. The sixth East India Education Ministers Summit was held in Hanoi, that is Rajdhani of Vietnam. India-Africa Defence Dialogue was held during Defence Expo 2022 in Gandhinagar. Noted Hollywood actress Anna May Wong became the first Asian American to appear on the US currency, that is quarter dollar. FATF had decided to add Myanmar to the blacklist. The UAE government launched the first of its kind initiative, Bread for All. The 2022 annual meeting of IMF and World Bank will be held in USA. Now we'll see international news from September month 2022. Kazakhstan to change name of capital from Nur Sultan back to Astana, already changed. India and Egypt signed a memorandum of understanding to enhance cooperation in the field of defense. Recently, a street in Canada has been named after the famous Indian musician A.R. Rahman. Recently, during the visit of Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh to Mongolia, the president of three gifted the president of there gifted him a horse named Tejas. Recently, South Africa was chosen as the host country of BRICS Summit for the year 2023. Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited (BPCL) has entered into an agreement with Brazilian oil company Petrobras for supply of crude oil. India and Bangladesh signed MOUs in seven sectors during the visit of Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to India. Recently, three cities of India have been included in UNESCO's Global Network of Learning Cities, which is Thrissur, that is in Kerala, the cultural capital of Kerala, and Nilambur of Kerala, famous of ecotourism, and Warangal of Telangana, cultural heritage. Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar visited Tokyo, capital of Japan, for India-Japan 2+2 ministerial talks. Apart from Japan, India holds 2+2 talks with the US, Australia, and Russia. Recently, India and United Arab Emirates (UAE) signed a memorandum of understanding for cooperation in the field of education. The Food and Agriculture Organization released the Blue Transformation Roadmap 2022-2023 for fisheries and aquaculture. Its objective is to encourage economic development, employment, environmental improvement, etc. in the area of blue economy. The seventh Eastern Economic Forum was organized in Vladivostok, Russia from 5th to 8th September 2022, which was addressed virtually by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This meeting is held every year since 2015 in Vladivostok, Russia. Human Development Index 2021-2022. It is issued by UNDP. First place is held by Switzerland. Rank of India is 132, and India's rank in 2020 was 130th. World Water Congress and Exhibition 2022 was organized in Copenhagen, which is capital of Denmark, in which Union Minister of Jal Shakti Gajendra Singh Shekhawat participated. India launched joint white paper on urban wastewater scenario in India with Denmark at World Water Congress and Exhibition 2022, which was held in Copenhagen. Now we'll see news from August 2022. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla unveiled the statue of Swami Vivekanand and Pandurang Khankoje in Mexico. Sri Dharmendra Pradhan holds bilateral meeting and co-chairs the sixth meeting of Australia-India Education Council with Australian counterpart Hey Jason Clare. Mexican President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador has proposed a three-man commission comprising Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Indian Oil Corporation Limited (IOCL) signed MOU with Bangladesh Road and Highway Department for supply of petroleum products. The US has killed Al Qaeda chief Ayman al Hiri in a drone strike in Afghanistan using a Heli-fire R-9X missile. India's social psychologist Professor Ramdhar Singh was inducted into America's Heritage Wall of Fame. He is first Indian psychologist to receive this honor. The UK has become the first country in the world to approve a dual vaccine for Omicron virus. Recently, India has signed MOU with France for cooperation in the field of transport. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has entered into an agreement to open its first office in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia for international marketing business. This office will be helpful in manufacturing and servicing the Sukhoi 30 fighter aircraft. The world's first hydrogen powered passenger train was launched in Germany, and the speed of the train will be 140 km per hour and its range will be 1000 km. India signed an agreement with Nepal Investment Board for construction of two hydroelectric projects on Seti River in Nepal. Recently, the US Parliament has approved Sweden and Finland to join NATO. NATO is North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Scotland has become the first country in the world to legislate on providing free sanitary pads to women. External Affairs Minister of India S. Jaishankar unveiled the statue of Mahatma Gandhi in Paraguay during his official visit to America. The 65th Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference was held in Canada from 20th to 26th August. In this, India was represented by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. The 17-year-old Mac Rutherford has become the world's youngest pilot to fly 250 hours in 52 countries. His achievement was recognized by Guinness World Record. India and Bangladesh have signed an agreement on sharing of water of Kusiara River, a tributary of Barak River. The Kusiara River flows through Assam and then into the Bangladesh. Now, Henley Passport Index report आया and first place was held by Japan. India's rank was 87th. Recently, India signed an agreement with Maldives to promote information technology and digitization in the judicial sector. Now we'll see news from July, and India signed a memorandum of understanding with Egypt for construction of a green hydrogen factory in the Suez Canal Economic Zone. The factory will invest $8 billion and have production capacity of 20,000 tons. Recently, Wasifa Nasreen became the second and the first woman from Bangladesh to scale Mount K2. A two-day conference was held in Tashkent, the capital of Uzbekistan, to discuss the situation in Afghanistan. It was attended by 20 countries and senior diplomat JP Singh from India side. QS Best Student Cities ranking. First place is London, UK, and Indian city Mumbai ranked 103. Mumbai is at the top position in India. The NATO Madrid summit was held in Madrid, Spain from 28th June to 30th June. This was 32nd edition of conference. Apart from the member countries, Sweden and Finland were also invited to this. Recently, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson resigned from his post after scandals came to light during his power. Former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was shot dead during an election campaign in Japanese city of Nara on July 7. Shinzo Abe was 68-year-old. According to the World's Food Security and Nutrition Status Report released by United Nations, the number of people affected by hunger in world is in the year 2021 is 828 million. The number of malnourished people in India has come down to 24.3 million. Recently, there was a cooperation between India and Australia on rare uh, earth elements, especially lithium. Australia produces 55% of the world lithium. Recently, Elon Musk has cancelled the 44 billion deal to buy Twitter. India has been selected by UNESCO to Intergovernmental Committee on Intangible Cultural Heritage for the period 2022-2026. Its objective is to highlight the cultural heritage of India at द नेशनल एंड इंटरनेशनल लेवल। एशिया पैसिफिक सस्टेनेबल इंडेक्स आया। इट वाज इशूड बाय इंटरनेशनल property consultant Knight Frank. First place was held by Singapore and Indian city Bangalore ranked 14th. Recently, India's Lieutenant General Mohan Subramaniam was appointed as new military commander of United Nations mission in Sudan. According to recently released global report, India ranks third in the world in renewable energy production. China is at the first place and America is at the second place. A global skill report आया. First place was held by Switzerland. Rank of India was 68th and West Bengal first among Indian states. June 2022. Recently, Iran launched indigenously made solid fuel rocket Juljana into space. New Space India Limited launched the communication satellite GSAT-24 built by ISRO. Recently, South Korea successfully launched indigenously built space rocket Nuri. Recently, Capstone spacecraft was launched by NASA to orbit the moon. The supercomputer Frontier, developed by US scientists, has become the world's fastest supercomputer. Asia's largest and India's first liquid mirror telescope was installed on Hill, Uttarakhand. NATO member countries and armies of Finland and Sweden conducted a naval exercise BALTOPS 2022 in the Baltic Sea. The US Space Agency NASA will launch a Da Vinci mission in the year 2029 to study the planet Venus. Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar launched India's first COVID-19 vaccine, Enocovax, developed for animals. It was developed by Haryana-based ICAR NRC. Indian Navy decommissioned INS Akshay and INS Nisank at Mumbai Naval Dockyard after 32 years of service. Ex-Khan Quest 2022 multinational military exercise was organized in Mongolia, in which Indian Army contingent also participated. China plans to set up solar power plants in space to get electricity. For this, China will send a satellite to space in 2028. The largest geological map of Moon has been released by Chinese scientists. Now we will see May 2022. From May 1 to 27, the Defender Europe 2022 and Swift Response 2022 war exercises were organized by NATO countries. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh launched two warships, INS Surat and INS Udaygiri, at Mahajan Dock shipyard in Mumbai. Skyroot Aerospace Private Limited successfully test-fired Kalam 100 rocket, the third stage of Vikram 1 rocket. Bongo Sagar maneuvers. India and Bangladesh Navy first phase of Port Mongla, Bangladesh on 24 to 25 and second phase of in Bay of Bengal 26 to 27 मई. ये एक एक्सरसाइज था, ठीक है, मिलिट्री एक्सरसाइज नेवी के बीच में. Garden Reach Shipyard and Engineers GRAC in association with L&T Shipbuilding launched the Indian Naval Survey Ship INS Director in Chennai. Indian Navy decommissioned Godavari class guided missile ship INS Gomti in Mumbai after 34 years of service. The state-of-the-art supercomputer Param Porul was inaugurated at NIT Tiruchirappalli under the National Supercomputing Mission. Recently, ISRO successfully test-fired HS-200 solid rocket booster from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota. It will be used for upcoming Gaganyaan mission. The Anant supercomputer was dedicated to nation at IIT Gandhinagar under phase 2 of the National Supercomputing Mission. Recently, scientists from University of Florida in US achieved the feat of germinating seed in soil brought from moon for the first time. In this, the seed of plant called Arabidopsis thalinia was grown. Recently, Chinese scientists have planned close-way habitable exoplanet survey to search for habitable planets like Earth outside the solar system. Recently, China successfully launched a new satellite, Zhongjing 6D, Varun 2022, in Arabian Sea between the navies of India and France was conducted 30 March to 3rd April. China successfully launched the new Earth observation satellite Gufen 303 via Launch March Launch vehicle March 4C rocket. Indian Army and DRDO successfully test fired Pinaka Mark 1 rocket system from Pokhran, Rajasthan. Indian Coast Guard inducts Dhruv Advanced Light Helicopter Mark 3 manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautical Limited. The Indian Navy has inaugurated the sixth and last Scorpion class submarine Bagsir built under Project 75 at Majgaon Dock Limited in Mumbai. Under Project 75, six submarines have been built in collaboration with France. Russia has testified the world's most powerful intercontinental nuclear capable ballistic missile RS-28 Samrat. It is capable of attacking from one continent to another in the corner of the world. Indigo has become the first airline in Asia to use the indigenous navigation system Gagan. India has become the third country in the world after USA and Japan to have its own navigation system. The Indian Coast Guard inducted Coast Guard ship Urja Pravah into Navy at Bharuch, Gujarat. Recently, India successfully test fired the anti-tank guided missile Helena, one of the world's advanced such tanks weapons developed by DRDO in Pokhran, Rajasthan. Recently, Indian astronomers, in collaboration with French astronomers, have discovered a new galaxy named Ultraviolet Imaging Telescope J2022. It is 136th light year away from Earth. The first private astronaut mission, Axiom Mission 1 or X1, will be launched by NASA to the International Space Station. Israel successfully test fired the world's first energy based laser missile defense system Iron Beam. Indian startup chsl in collaboration with SpaceX successfully launched its first full-fledged commercial satellite Shakuntala. Now we will see March 2022 current affair related to science and technology. Indian President Ramnath Kovind conferred the President's Color Honor on INS Valsura for his exceptional service in Indian Army. The Western Naval Command conduct offshore security exercise called Prasthan in Mumbai. NATO member countries hold cold response to 2022 military exercise in Norway. ISRO successfully test fired solid fuel based booster stage of SSLV from Satish Dhawan Center at Sri Harikota in Andhra Pradesh. NASA has successfully launched the next generation weather satellite GOES-T. Center for Development of Advanced Computing installed supercomputer Param Ganga at IIT Roorkee. India's first indigenous flying trainer Hansa NG developed by CSIR NAL was conducted a sea trial in Puducherry. Iran successfully launched the second indigenously built military satellite Noor 2 into lower orbit of Earth. China's unmanned submarine Haidu 1 has set a new record of reaching Earth's deepest point, the Mariana Trench. Now we will see February 2022. The first sea trial of 5th Scorpion submarine Vagir for the Indian Navy was conducted. Under Project 75, India will build 6 Scorpion class submarines in collaboration with France. Goa Shipyard Limited has handed over 5th ship ICGS Sakcham to the Indian Coast Guard. GSL had signed a contract with Ministry of Defence in 2016 for the 5th Coast Guard offshore patrol vehicle. On February 14, 2022, ISRO launched InspireSat-1 through PSLV C-52, which was developed in collaboration with US, Taiwan, and Singapore. It is a student satellite that will study the Sun's orbital temperature and ionosphere. Param Pravega, one of the most powerful supercomputers in India, was launched by Indian Institute of Science. Param Siddhi Al is AI is India's fastest supercomputer. India has successfully test fired a new naval air defense system called Sea Dome. NASA announced the closure of its operations at International Space Station by 2031. Air Force of Bangladesh and United States of America organized the COP South 22 air exercise in Dhaka. ISRO space satellite Chandrayaan 2 has detected solar photon events for the first time. Solar photons expose a radiation hazard to humans in space. NASA Parker Solar Probe mission took pictures of the surface of Venus for the first time in space. These images highlight the specific geographical location of planet Venus. Researchers have discovered The largest galaxy of all time, LC Neos, which is 240 billion times larger than the Sun. Scientists in Australia have discovered a mountain which has been named the Super Mountain. They formed twice in the Earth history, the first between 2000 and 1800 million years ago, and the second between 650 and 500 million years ago, stretching up to 8,000 kilometers across the three times the length of present-day Himalayan ranges, 2,300 kilometers. India has banned the import of foreign drones with the objective of promoting indigenous drones. ISRO has decommissioned the INSAT 4B satellite. It is an Indian communication satellite that was launched in 2007 by the Ariane 5 rocket. Its mission life was 12 years. India received 12th anti-submarine warfare aircraft P-81 from American company Boeing. India had signed a contract for 8 P-18 aircraft in 2009, while 2016 4 additional aircraft were inducted. Now we'll see current affair of January 2022. Defense and science. Western Naval Command conducted joint maritime exercise Paschim Lahar in the Arabian Sea. The exercise lasted for 20 days, was attended by Indian Navy, Air Force, Army and Coast Guard. Andaman and Nicobar Naval Command inducts two indigenously built advanced light helicopter Dhruv Mark III. It has been constructed by HAL. It will be used for the search and rescue missions. Navies of Russia, China, and Iran organized the Chiru 2Q22 naval exercise in Gulf of Oman. The NATO partners countries conducted a maritime exercise called Neptune Style 2022 in Mediterranean Sea from January 24 to February 4. In January 2022, South Africa launched its first indigenous satellite constellation MDA-Sat-1, built entirely in Africa. It is a nano satellite which was launched under SpaceX Transporter 3 mission on Falcon 9 rocket. The navies of India and Russia conducted the PASEX exercise in Arabian Sea. ISRO successfully tested the cryogenic engine Vikas for India's first human space mission Gaganyaan at Mahendragiri in Tamil Nadu. In addition to Quad countries, India, US, Australia, and Japan, Canada, and South Korea participated in anti-submarine warfare drill Sea Dragon 2022 in Western Pacific. North Korea successfully test-fired the ballistic missile Hwasong 12. Janhavi Dangeti from Andhra Pradesh became the first Indian woman to complete NASA's International Air and Space Program. Russia has conducted first ever flight test of world's heaviest supersonic fighter aircraft White Swan Tu-160M bomber. Israel conducted a successful test of Arrow 3 anti-ballistic missile system. 49 Starlink satellites were launched under Starlink project being run by Elon Musk company SpaceX. Its aim is to provide high-speed internet service to world. Government of India entered into an agreement with Mauritius for export of advanced light helicopter ALH Mark III. Scientists in Chile have detected a planet 11 times larger than Jupiter in solar system, which has been named B Centauri. It is 325 light year away from Earth. The Parker Solar Probe mission launched by NASA became the first spacecraft to enter the Sun's outer atmosphere. DRDO and Indian Air Force successfully fired the standoff anti-tank missile from Pokhran, Rajasthan. DRDO successfully test-fired supersonic missile-assisted torpedoes developed for the Indian Navy from Balasore in Odisha. NASA scientists have discovered an extraterrestrial planet in the solar system which has been named GJ367b. Israel has handed over advanced Heron drones to India, which will be deployed in Ladakh sector to guard the Indian border. India's private space company Skyroot Aerospace will launch its first rocket Vikram 1 with the help of ISRO by the end of 2022. The surface missile Parley, developed by DRDO, was successfully test-fired from APJ Abdul Kalam Island in Odisha. December 2021 देख लीजिए. On December 18, DRDO successfully test fired the nuclear capable ballistic missile Agni P from APJ Kalam Abdul Kalam Island. जापान हैज़, इसको पहले व्हीलर द्वीप कहते थे. जापान हैज़ बिल्ट द वर्ल्ड फर्स्ट ड्यूअल मोड व्हीकल. द यूएस स्पेस एजेंसी नासा लॉन्च द वर्ल्ड्स लार्जेस्ट एंड मोस्ट powerful telescope James Webb from French Guiana via Ariane 5 rocket. DRDO successfully conducts flight test of indigenous high-speed heat Avyas from Chandipur in Odisha. The Psyche mission will be launched by NASA in August 2022. The mission will study the asteroid named Psyche located between Mars and Jupiter. India will launch its first manned mission Gaganyaan in 2023 instead of 2022. The US Space Agency NASA launched a new X-ray mission from Kennedy Space Center through Falcon 9 rocket that will detect the mysterious object of universe. The Indian Air Force deployed the first squadron of Sira 400 missiles along the Indo-Pak border in Punjab. The Indian Navy has decommissioned INS Khukri after 32 years of service. It was the first indigenously built missile corvette. Russia successfully test-fired the heavy-lift rocket Angara A5. Garden Research Shipbuilders and Engineers launched India's first large survey vessel Sandhyak for Indian Navy. President Ramnath Kovind awarded the Presidential Standard to Indian Navy 22nd Missile Vessel Squadron. This squadron has carried out many missions like Operation Vijay, Operation Prakram, etc. The US Space Agency NASA has selected 10 people for future space missions, including one of them in Indian origin, Anil Menon. On December 7, DRDO successfully flight tested the vertical launch short range missile from Chandipur test range in Odisha. November 2021, China launched the world's first Earth science satellite Guangmu into space by Long March 6 rocket. The US Space Agency, NASA and Elon Musk company SpaceX launched Crew 3 mission on November 10, 2021. Under this, 4 astronauts has been sent to a space station including Indian origin NASA veteran space walker Raja Chari as mission commander. Wang Yaping has become first Chinese woman astronaut to walk in space as part of China's Shenzhou 13 space mission. The US Space Agency NASA has launched the world's first DART double asteroid redirection test mission. The Skyru test space based in Hyderabad has successfully test fired India's first indigenously developed cryogenic rocket engine Dhawan 1. India and Japan will launch a joint mission LUPEX Lunar Polar Exploration Mission on Moon. The mission will explore the south pole of Moon. Indian Navy commissioned indigenously built 4th Scorpion class submarine INS Vela at Naval Dockyard in Mumbai. So guys, finally we have completed this complete one-liner of eduteria. ठीक है, एंड आई होप आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया होगा. पसंद आया तो लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिएगा. एंड अगले वीडियो में मैं इसका इनिशियल जो पार्ट है उसको लेके आऊँगा. मिलेंगे अगले वीडियो में. बाय बाय.